controlling her,
I haven't even done my
and
Undertale
she'll
genocide
be
run
telling
yet,
me
and
what
I
to
will
do via
fucking
whatever it is she
leave all on
chooses.
everybody's asses.
Thank you.
Can she still see the screen? Because I feel like that's
I
an
can
important
see
factor.
nothing.
Nothing!
Hello guys, are you
She
hungry?
could watch my stream, and then she could
You are
see the
now.
screen.
Yeah, with like
I'm-
a
In like
6-8 second delay.
right, exactly.
Oh, that chicken just hiding in the corner.
She'll at least have a gist of what's going on.
Great.
Just
now
be
I have,
really descriptive.
Now I have that
Perhaps
fucking
Trying a different
No,
browser.
you don't.
Fall Out
Come
Boy
here.
song stuck in my head.
Come here.
Which one?
Stay in the pen.
The Saint Scene. It's a goddamn arms race.
Because I cried so hard.
That's
While
not
I'm
it.
lying in bed and I
Look, there's
can
nothing
read
wrong
it.
with Flowey.
That's not even the same song.
Although I would love to hear Fall Out Boy cover that song. That would
Oh,
actually
I'm
be interesting.
halfway. 17
That was I was watching Sense8 on Netflix, which is a
No
really good show.
spoilers. No
And
spoilers.
that show had that song in it.
Ah.
Not
I guess
sung by
that's a
He-Man.
mild enough spoiler. That's okay. There are
what's
people
going
moving around
on?
behind Dan. It's confusing.
What?
I guess it was Becca, but I could see a person moving behind you.
Or it's a murderer standing behind Gray or Dan.
I mean, they seem pretty far away. I should have time.
Great, you'll have time.
Not Dan though, he's fucked.
I'm gonna mind my own business.
Tell me where to aim.
Left. Left.
Hey,
And fire.
No.
No.
The dog's in
Okay.
there. The dog's in there. He doesn't like Nerf darts.
we streaming, we got everything up, we ready to roll?
I am, in fact, erect.
Are you ready for roll 20? Ha 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 ha.
No.
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 I'm semi-erect.
No. Okay. So there's bars in front of you. On the other side of the arena, you can just make out those humanoid beast men that you had
Making out
seen
with
before.
humanoid beastmen.
Yeah, we are.
So, I'm a little confused. Is
Uh-huh.
Brown Bear pushing through the bars, or are the bars part of the bear now? And is Rio riding on top of or being trampled under the bear?
All of the
The
above.
bear is currently squeezing into the area, and you are all mostly very uncomfortable with how close the bear is to
You
you.
would like to know what a bear vagina looks like? I could give you a very detailed description.
When we're playing this, it's called an awkward avocado, sir.
Hmm.
There's no hair down there.
Oh my.
Wonderful.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a.
So the bars go down, and people start cheering as the match begins.
Woo! Oh wait, I have a thing for this.
Deal. Are we waiting on your thing?
No, you
Already
wouldn't,
did it.
won't be able to hear it.
Right.
Oh, it's a stream thing. Okay. You have to clarify if it's a stream thing, because then I won't care.
Sorry. Next time I will remember. Also, I need to roll initiative. I meant to do that ages ago.
Okay.
What kind of
Has everyone
nonsense
rolled
is this?
initiative? Is everyone good? Is everyone ready? Fourth time I'm asking this.
Did you roll me initiative?
Yes, I did.
I roll a nat 20 on initiative, first time in history, and 2 people roll above me.
I need some information. Are these pillars above the ground and I can use
Oh.
for cover?
People who have the shields, you know what? Next combat we'll get that. But for those of you who have the sentinel shields, you have advantage on initiative rolls. Sorry. Anyways, what
I
are you
knew I
asking?
had something with initiative, and I was like, I don't remember. I'm just gonna roll.
What are you saying? What
How
are you
does
asking?
that
Wolf?
work? It only rolls once.
He was
Are
asking
these-
if
Are
the
these pillars?
pillars
Yes.
Are they,
They're
like-
pillars.
are
you
they cover?
Can't shoot through them or move through them. They're full cover.
Okay.
Alright.
Standing like to the side of one and trying to like shoot out from it will give you half cover.
How high are they?
20 feet high.
Hmm.
I could climb that in a round.
So, Mr. Denoct, Decoy, it's your turn.
It is my turn! And the bars are still up?
No, the bars just went down.
The bars
We
just went down.
really should have asked for some sort of ranged weapon. I know it's a little late to think of that.
Well, those of us who have wands can shoot ranged spells with advantage.
There's no grid. Oh no.
There is
There's no grid.
for some
Oh
reason.
god.
I see a grid.
I see a grid.
No.
So it says
I
the
see
grid's
nothing.
enabled. Oh, I should put that on, type square.
There we
Okay,
go.
how about now?
Okay.
There we go.
We did it. We did it, Reddit.
We did Reddit.
Going home. And
I will
that's
not. I will not instruct you to eat it, but I will also not stop you.
Oh, this will be interesting.
I'm gonna go here.
Sniffed it and backed up.
Are
Yeah.
you
don't want
letting
that.
Bear have the
What is
hot
your
sauce?
movement speed, Decoy?
45.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That is-
you quickly run out and then jump behind one of the pillars.
Yes.
All right.
Did you tuck and roll?
I did in fact tuck and roll.
So you see this bounty hunter guy go running out in front of you guys, past the now down bars, and then suddenly jump to the side, tuck and roll behind a pillar. And what are you gonna do now?
Let me see.
You can use a bonus action to hide because of your rogue abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hide.
Okay, give me stealth check.
Stealth. Wow, really? I rolled a fucking 5? Asshole. Well, 16, but the actual
16.
dice was 5.
You have
Um,
a plus 11?
believe it or not, I'm walking on air, and by that I mean the other combatants don't seem to realize where you went. They kind of like look left, right. They look confused. Where did he go?
You never
They have
thought
a
you could feel
general
so free?
feeling that you're probably behind the pillar, but they don't really know which side you're going to jump out of. So if you attack from there, you'll get sneak attack. But they still have a general understanding that you're somewhere behind that pillar.
Okay.
Flying away, Halloween and a prayer.
Intern,
Yeah.
would you like to hold an action instead and attack them if they get too close?
Concur.
Okay. Rio's turn.
What's my move speed? It's 45.
Just for tactical thinking. Okay, I know Rio is melee, the bear is obviously melee, Corwin's melee. Jack, you have a wand?
Yep.
Okay. New rogue man whose name I can't pronounce. Are you ranged or melee right now?
Right now, ranged.
Okay, so you're wanding things.
Longbowing
No.
things.
He got given a longbow?
No, I got
Mhm.
given a rapier.
You
Right.
can only use whatever you were given
You
for
only
this
have
tournament.
the rapier. Not that
that's
you can
right.
only use.
Never mind.
You
I
only
have my rapier then. Yes.
Okay. Like, when we say only, we mean only. You have that and a nipple piercing.
rings.
No clothes, no anything. Just
You're
a
hiding a health potion.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, I was waving my dick at everything with my fleet hands or fast hands. That's
Mm.
right.
Did
Okay.
we decide
So
how
everyone's melee
distributed?
except Jack. And I have a reach.
Right. And Riswin could be if she chose to change out of bear form.
Dark, as a question, are the wands a
melee.
ranged attack or no? Or are they just like a trinket that you're holding?
The wands are essentially they enhanced a magical ranged attack.
Okay.
Actually, it's any. I think it's like any attack. Any magical attack gets +1.
If I
the attack.
really wanted to, I could run over there.
You couldn't attack anymore unless you used key points, though, right?
Let's don't. We need to draw them out.
Right.
If that was your plan, I could have run over there with you.
I could get here or here. I would have to spend a key point and use dash, which doubles my movement speed. And does it double my movement speed or just my leap? I don't
Dash
know.
doubles movement speed.
Yeah.
I'm reading it right now.
As far as I'm concerned, try and get everybody.
But I don't want to do that.
Try and get everybody behind the pillars over here so that they'll come up to figure out, what they can do against us.
So I should go to the pillar to our left?
Doesn't matter which
All
one,
right.
but
Join me.
something on our
Join
side
us
of the
fun
circle.
enough.
Alright.
What's your movement speed?
45.
Woo! Yeah, fellow 45er.
Very nearly double mine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So, that.
As long as I stand next to somebody, then I get sneak attacks.
Should I roll... Sneak? Would that help me?
Can't hurt.
Does it cost you anything to hide?
I'm not hiding. I'd just be trying to sneak over there. No, fuck it. I'm over there. End turn. I'm not going to spend 20 minutes discussing movement.
Corwin's turn.
Before I do anything, what do I see about their weaponry? What are they holding? Do they just
You
have
see
their physical...
that. Give me a perception check.
One moment.
I see the ass of a bear.
I see shit.
You see
Good timing on
that
that, yay.
they have very fanciful hats.
I did
Good.
notice that from their portraits.
Good.
Right. I'm actually in the game in real time. Everything I put into chat immediately plays.
You have
I
the
always
power.
forget that.
Okay. Right. So.
Oh, I almost forgot. I also see a shaved vagina of a bear, apparently.
Okay. Apparently.
Don't know why the bear shaves, but...
So I'm going to tell everyone, remember the magic word, but don't use it yet. We want to save that for a little surprise.
What was the magic word again?
I'm not saying it. You know what it is.
I honestly have forgotten completely.
Well,
It
don't need
involves... It involves the pictures that Rio...
Give me either a perception check or a wisdom check.
Who?
Are you talking to me?
It's Corwin's turn.
Well,
I guess if he whispers it, does the sword still hear him?
It is a keyword. I would say yes. Since
Yes.
the sword is magical and does not have ears.
You look over
Elf butt!
and see. There you go.
I remember
You see
now.
Orcus Fatty's going, ooh. And then you suddenly remember, oh, right. The word.
right.
What was Orcus Fadius doing again, Ace? Dark?
He's kind of like making like groping hands in the air.
Oh,
Just
good.
groping that air.
Just kind of like looking at all of you guys and like, yeah.
All right,
That
I'm
is
going to
a
just
tricky
put
bug.
myself here.
We're right out in the open.
Yep.
Yes, I'm in the open.
Somebody's got to be the bait.
Yeah, and I've got 48 HP. I'm the logical choice. So I'm gonna hold my action for if someone gets close enough for me to attack.
Okay. Jack Smoke Song!
Alright, let's see. One,
We've rested since we got pierced, right? Because I'm still
Yeah.
missing
Yes.
1 HP.
Yes.
Okay.
I changed it.
You should all have
Yeah.
full HP, full hit dice, all of that good stuff.
Okay. I just noticed, 'cause, I glanced at the sheet and I was like, "What hit me? We haven't. Did I get squished by the bear for 1 HP?"
Alright.
Oh.
So I shoot a ray of frost at the tiger guy.
Okay. Give me a magical attack roll.
Already doing it.
Now, does that
So
include
you
the
go
plus
running
one?
out,
Yep.
pull out your wand, and shout the magic word, elf butts. And then the ray of frost comes shooting, hits the were-tiger straight in the chest. The frost doesn't seem to affect it that much, but as he tries to move forward, it looks like he's slowed.
All right.
In
You
turn-
took the brunt
Turn,
of your
sorry.
elf.
Well, wait, actually. I'm going to give a
Would you like to
bonus-
inspire someone?
I'm going to inspire Corwin.
Yay!
With this little ditty that I wrote.
Sing it for me.
A little ditty.
I don't actually have a ditty prepared. I'm going to ad-lib it immediately.
Exactly.
Corwin, hit that guy in the face. Make him bleed, make him die, but not really. 'Cause that's against the rules.
I feel better already.
You
Me
feel
too.
inspired.
We have the best bard ever.
I do. I'm less grumpy now, and I'm more ready to just hit things.
Intern?
Intern, yes.
Okay. Let's see.
He looks like a hitman for a mouse mafia.
That's a boar, though.
Is it? I can't.
Why?
I'm not
The
certain.
guy on the left is a boar with a white fedora.
Oh, he is. And the one on the right is one of those creatures from the Dark Crystal.
That's not a Skeksis. That's a were-rat.
I mean, ignore the top hat, but otherwise, that's a fucking Dark Crystal thing.
Did you see the Skeksis cosplay that's been going around Facebook recently?
Nope.
That shit's crazy.
Okay, he's going to move right here.
You can't say right here because
I'm
some
sorry.
people can't see where here is.
Sorry. So he goes. Actually, he's going to move. He's going to dash. So he
Read
runs
to the
out
block.
of the gates. He runs out of the gates and charges down the center of the field, about halfway towards the other side. So he's about like the halfway point of the arena.
Ooh,
More to the right.
thank you.
Yep. He is 25 feet from me.
At a casual glance,
Mm-hmm.
as a passive observer, I don't see any penises. Just to keep you aware, Mia. Just making sure
Thank
you
you.
know. You're welcome.
Wait, what's with the penis?
There isn't one. I don't see one. Well, I mean, other than ours.
Right.
I see our
He is wearing
penile.
pants. He is wearing pants.
That is
Do,
extra offensive to me.
Do peni throw you into a rage?
No,
Yeah.
I meant like secret dicks.
What is he? Is he a rat?
You know, he's a
The
worm.
one
The
that just
front one
moved
is a boar.
Ah.
Okay.
The one still in the cage is apparently a rat,
He's-
but it looks
he's
like a Dark
Bebop.
Crystal to me.
He's Bebop.
Okay.
With a 50s Havana gangster hat on.
So the tiger, now brushing off the ice from his chest, goes walking up, brandishes a longbow, pulls out an arrow from a quiver, knocks it back, and then looses the arrow in the direction of Jack Smokesaw.
Psh, please.
Oh, right. I don't even know what my AC is. I should look. Oh, good.
Fortunate for
That's
me,
not as
my
bad as I
AC
thought.
has not changed.
Mine
Can you guys see
Mine-
that
points.
attack?
I did
Nope.
not see that attack.
Nope.
Okay, good. So the first shot goes wide, but then he pulls out a second arrow, knocks it back, fires again, hitting Jack straight in the chest for 10 damage.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
What? Is that bad?
It's a third of my health. I don't know
It's
if
not
that
good.
if
Oh
you
my
consider
God.
that bad.
It's fucking laughable. If he's gonna try to range us, he's going to have me in his way next time, and I'll just snatch it out of the air and shove it up his butt.
Yep.
Through
Butt
It
that he should
is
not be wearing.
It is Riswin's turn. She's still in the cage at the back of her side of the arena.
And Pierce
let's
don't
see.
move that fast.
The closest person is the
Wait.
warthog. Yes.
It took 30 minutes, but my laptop is turned on and I can see roll 20.
Oh,
Hooray.
Yay!
Oh god.
Hooray!
I see things.
What's your
So
movement
you
speed as a
are
bear, Mia?
40. Her movement speed is 40 as a bear.
Thank you.
She
I don't have that
can
right
him.
run up and hit that warthog.
now. Ooh, I want to do that. Hang on, let me see if I can.
Yay!
oh. Blueberry, bourbon, cinnamon, cocoa.
I really wish this ice cream truck would move on.
Right.
That's something I haven't heard it since Spain, actually.
Oh, shot
Chombolos
2
is gonna make a
arrows.
living too.
Here, I can move here.
Whatever, it's in my flippin' drive.
You could move.
Think.
You can move here, which is like one to the side of that. But okay,
I can attack him now?
yes, you can.
Okay, I don't have the window up yet, but I would like to bite and claw him if you could hit those buttons.
Okay.
The bite and the clawing.
Oh, we get to see those. I wasn't sure if you clicked it, we would see them.
You have to set them by character sheet.
Ah.
Oh.
So you go to the bite, and the boar just pushes you off with his mighty mallet.
What?
And then instead, you lift up one of your claws and swipe at him, leaving a heavy gash across his stomach.
Good, take that. I mean, roar.
Good. So at
I
least
mean,
my
you
AC's
said good take that and bear. We just heard.
Hell.
There you go.
Good, I'm learning bear
intern?
today.
Right.
I felt like I hadn't learned much today.
Hey, I know the undercommon word for yeah.
I end my turn.
Fallon's turn.
I get a turn.
Do some shit.
Let's see.
Or don't, you know. Whatever you feel like.
It is the same price.
I can come out here by Jack, because that's as far as I can go.
That'd be my biggest fucking secret.
All right.
That would be disadvantage. But I should be able to reach any of them. Well, I can't probably see him, but I should be
You
able to
cannot
hit
see
the
the
tiger.
rock from there now.
Okay, so Mr. Tiger uppercut.
Tiger uppercut.
Tiger.
Important question that I'm curious if I know the answer to. Between rounds of the tournament, are we getting our spells back, or do I need to be rationing them
Not
across?
spells back. You can take short rests, but not long rests.
Okay.
Okay.
Which means I'm going to get my inspires back every time, so I'm going to be blowing those all the time.
Which means I will also get my key points back every
And
time.
all of my superiority die.
All right.
Yep.
Very cool. And and just because I don't remember in the rule set, if one of us gets knocked unconscious, killed, whatever,
Right.
Do we revive during that time and we're good for the next fight, assuming the team wins?
Assuming you have the hit die to spend, yes.
Okay.
Wait, what was that?
If we get knocked out during round 1, if like 2 characters get knocked out but the rest of us win the fight, as long as you still have hit dice to spend, you can come back during the short rest to be there for the next fight.
Good.
But we all only have like 5 hit dice, so don't do that every fight.
Right. Just don't die. Or
Right.
go down, whatever.
Okay, since we're limited on spells, I'm going to start off easier and just use, cantrip. Shitty Flame. Shitty Flame, go!
Yay!
I love that when it's probably gonna hit, you do 1 damage, and when you do huge damage, it's like, nope.
Who are you using that against?
The Tiger,
Tiger.
who is just under 60 feet from me, I believe.
I spit hot fire.
By the way, there's a video somewhere.
Oh no, he's 65 feet. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that means. Is there a
You could
disadvantage?
use the
There's only
boar.
1 roll. Well,
You
but
could,
then it's
yeah, but
definitely
you ignore
disadvantage.
recover.
Right, but it's
I feel
still
like-
firing into melee. Does that matter?
No, not for something that ignores cover.
Okay, I didn't know that, so now I know. So yeah, boar gets hopefully hit for 1 damage.
Okay. He does.
Hooray!
You've cauterized his wounds.
It's not actual fire, it's light. I just shined a flashlight through his wounds.
You hit him with like an annoying flashlight turning on and off. He's like, stop that! Enter.
For whatever reason I do, and it doesn't actually give him disadvantage next round.
You are now Robbie.
That shit would give permanent blindness. I don't have anything to heal, and I'm pretty sure my new fancy mace does not count as a bonus action. I could spectral mace. I don't know if I need to yet. I can only do that 3 times a day. And that's at the expense of pretty powerful healing spells each time I do it. So I think I'll wait. Hope these are lightweights. So, enter.
Let's see here. Yeah. The were-rat's gonna suddenly skulk about over here. He is going to attempt to hide. Let's see here.
He has to what? Beat our passive perceptions? Or I don't know how that mechanic works.
What's everyone's passive perception?
Where is that?
It's in a box up by your name. In that top box on the character sheet. Mine is 17.
Mine's 18.
I'm 13 years old.
16.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm 13.
I don't see it.
It's up in that top box.
It's
kind
next
of
to the
a
XP
different
box to the
page.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, 17.
Keep perfect.
Okay. Everyone, like, he's gone. Well, you know he's behind that pillar, but you don't know which direction he's going to come out in. Mr. Denocta, on the other hand, is pretty certain he's going to jump out the left side. However, before he can even tell anyone that, he shoots a hand crossbow towards Corwin.
So
Our-
attacking
Our
from
left, not stage left.
while hidden gives you advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
However, I'm sorry, make that 2 crossbow bolts go flying out. However, they both completely miss Corwin.
Yay.
Instead,
You
he's
swear
fucking
you
up
hear
the Buddha.
someone start yelling, "Ah! Curses!"
I'm not even sure how he shot Corwin.
He leaned around.
He
Yep.
leaned around. He has half cover, by the way. It's
He
a full
held-
cover.
He
Oh, I'll pretend like
right
that matters
trigger?
for me.
Huh?
held right trigger to peer around the corner.
Right.
That's correct.
So I'll just move.
Can I fire at him from
right
here? Or...
here.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Mr. Denoct, sir.
It's docked. I'm going to move 45 feet, 10 there, 35 there.
Is that just his catchphrase? It's like, it's denocked!
It's denocked. And then I'm going to attack while saying elf butts.
Saying elf butts takes a
Bonus action.
bonus action.
All right, well, bonus action. Okay. And I
Okay,
did
well,
a-
That's
That's
a
fine.
crit.
He can just crit.
That's
And then...
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
a crit
Christ.
plus sneak attack damage, which so double that too because of crit. So
Does sneak attack double with crits?
18, so
It
that's
does.
36.
You're not supposed to kill him, Decoy. You're not supposed to kill him.
46
Decoy,
damage.
roll sneak attack again.
Roll sneak attack again.
Just specify it's non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal
Right, you hit it
damage.
with the flat of the rapier.
Are we gonna have another fucking...
I
the
have
Gardener
to
part
roll
2?
massive damage on that.
Electric Boogaloo?
I'm trying to imagine how you hit someone with the flat of a rapier. There is no flat on a rapier.
There is a flat of the rapier.
So that was his first attack ever.
Right.
Is that 47? Is that 47?
That's 47.
Yep.
Jesus.
That
would take me to 1 HP.
9 plus 9 is 18. Plus 18
I don't
is
think
fucking
he made
36. 46.
He didn't make it.
Okay, well, we can't be blamed for...
He can't use reactions.
If our...
He can't use
Get
reactions.
If our...
The dead body. The
Right.
dead body can't react. Good.
He's unconscious. He's unconscious. He's unconscious.
Right.
No, he's
Unconscious.
still up. He's still up.
Amazingly.
But
Wait, he's still alive?
he's
He
still
is-
alive.
He has that zombie rat power.
He's
Right.
got more HP than I do.
That's
I-
50. That's 57 hit points he's taken so far.
Yes.
Wow.
Jesus.
He was
Where
the tank.
creatures have
He
low
was the tank.
AC but
He did a
high
good
HP.
job.
What is the thing and what does massive damage do? If you could remind me.
Essentially, if something does more than half your HP in equal to or more than half your maximum HP in damage for one attack, then you have to roll a DC 15 Constitution save. If you fail, you roll on a table, which goes anywhere between instantly dying to you can't use reactions for the next turn.
So that's what he got was he can't use reactions.
Right, because you rolled a
Okay.
10.
Are we going to stipulate for the purposes of this tournament that instantly dying is just knocked out, or do we have to worry about that?
Right. Do we
I
have to worry about accidentally
don't-
massive damaging?
Because
And killing
at this
someone.
point, if that's in the game, we have to like drag race this shit where we have to come in just under our time. You know, we'll have to come in just under half HP.
Right.
I hit him really hard, but not too hard.
But it's all
I-
RNG.
I think I prefer the idea that they have to, if they die on over damage, they die.
How do we
So I'm gonna
control
go
that
with
though? Can we stipulate that like when we swing the weapon, we're not swinging with our full strength and won't do more than 3/4 damage or something? Like
No, I think
I don't know
I
that
think
there's
it's just
rule
a
for
risk
that.
we gotta take. I think it's just a risk of
See, but, think
I mean,
about how
Decoy
you're gonna
rolled
feel.
really,
Decoy
really
is
well.
so
Right,
ready to kill
right.
someone by
But I'm
accident.
just saying, so that we know in the future there is several fights after this. We're gonna get 3 hours into this tournament, be fighting the last group, and with my luck, that'll be the one crit I get all day. And I'll accidentally do 1 point over half their health, and they'll roll really shitty. And that could wipe the entire tournament. We're now kicked out. It's not we won 4 rounds and then, got knocked out.
You just killed
We
the
are
last of your
disqualified,
competition.
period.
How many rounds are there?
I don't know. 4?
There are 3 rounds.
Oh, 3.
We should have just entered with 2 people and had 3 people in like wheelchairs that you scare easily, and as soon as they get attacked, they die, and the other team would be disqualified.
Except that, like, if you die in the tournament, you're still dead.
No.
If you get
he's
knocked
saying,
out in the tournament, you're fine.
We
Who
should have
am I?
hired the old guys.
And 3
Okay,
people
okay,
that
okay.
die easy.
We
Anyways.
can joke about this later. Is at the end of your turn, Geek.
Let's see. I already did bonus to yell. I did my. Well, I
You
still
did
have.
move, you did attack. I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm done.
Rio's turn.
You enjoying that music there, Ace?
I am, actually. For those of you not in my chat, Wolf requested classic 70s porn music theme to be added to
The name
song.
of the album. The name of the album is Deep Throat.
It's
All right.
probably the soundtrack to
Can-
Deep Throat.
Can I move there?
I think that'd be an attack of opportunity. You can move there, though.
Here?
No. Well, you can, but you get attack of opportunity. Actually, no, you
I
can't.
would assume I
because-
would be moving from this square to this square. What I'm talking about is this area here. Or if I need to figure out a different way to
You'd
frickin'
have to figure a way
count that.
around the color.
Alright.
You can move to here for 15.
There to 25. That's only 40. You're fine.
Right.
Right, but I wanted to be in fucking...
Well, here would be.
Whatever, he's not gonna live that long anyway. I really
Okay.
don't need flanking. I guess since we're just doing that, I guess for my bonus action I will say elf butt.
Okay.
I would draw your sword first.
Your sword bursts into flames.
What do you mean
I
draw
don't
it?
think-
Where do you I didn't get a sheet. I didn't attach the sheet to anything.
Right.
You mean we're not supposed to have our weapons just dangling from our nipple rings?
Candles?
Oh god, not the nipple rings. Could you imagine if you accidentally pulled too hard and then just ripped it off
Okay.
right then and there?
You strike him with your flaming sword, and the werebore goes tumbling over, his mace toppling to the ground. He is defeated.
Did he
Also,
have a hammer earlier?
it wouldn't have been an attack of opportunity because he has no
malice.
reaction. So
Another question. Since I read the rulebook, I would know. Are we allowed to pick up their weapons to use for the rest of the tournament?
For the rest of the tournament, no.
But for the fight?
For that
the fight.
particular fight,
For the
yeah.
fight, it's not. Yeah, there's no rule against it.
Alright.
Okay.
fuck that, put on his armor.
Orcus would be pissed.
Right? He's
No,
like,
no, you
he'd
just
be like,
leave
what are
the
you
asshole."
doing? The butt!
I
No,
can't see elf.
no, we give the dwarf the armor, and that'll make Orcus happy.
The dwarf is currently a bear. We need like
Right.
7 blores worth
Right.
of armor.
Look,
No, I'm
man,
just
he's
saying,
got a hat. We'll just put the hat on the bear. That's like 12 AC.
If she were
Right.
to be in
Then
dwarf,
the barrel had 2 hats.
But
That's
if
really
we know
all
anything about medieval RPG, costuming, lady armor is entirely different than male armor, and we would need only like small pieces of it.
right?
especially for
Agreed.
bears.
Especially for female bears, correct.
End turn, Wolf?
Unless it's Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. It's Corwin's turn.
What's her character name in Star Wars? I can't remember now.
I don't remember either.
Big ass reflective stormtrooper. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sir,
that was her?
Would you bring
Yeah.
me back
Yeah,
a,
that's
a soda?
Sure.
Too bad
You want-
his character
Uh,
sucked. She got so built up and then had no part in the movie other than, oh, let me lower the
Yeah.
scale.
She's gonna have a very large part in the next movie.
Phantasma.
Were you
Hopefully.
done with that?
Shit. Where do I want to go?
What's going on?
Did you want the Dr. P or did you want the Cherry Coke?
Whichever you prefer.
Dr. P
I
sounds
don't care.
terrible.
Not as good as Dr. D.
Dr. Dick.
I mean, I could just
So-
like Sharpie out the bottom of it and it could be a D.
We've got crossbow here, we've got longbow here, but we don't know what melee. I don't want to get hit with either of them. But that's pretty much my only function, is to be a sponge. But I don't want to get in front of Rio, because if I shoot at him...
I can only do it once. I don't gain more than one reaction till level 21.
Alright.
Well,
I'm
that
gonna
would be
run up
like
here.
next session.
Right.
There's no such thing as level 21. As far as I
And
know.
I'm gonna yell, elf butt! And my sword bursts into
The
flame.
flame burns bright.
That's my bonus action. For my regular action, I will hold.
Okay.
In case someone comes close enough to hit.
Now, does he have to roll some kind of like will save or something to not want to douse the flames with a blanket since he's so used to doing that with his other sword?
No. Jack smokes
This is
off.
just on fire. It's not sparking and trying to explode.
Alright, so I'm gonna keep my position here, but I'm going to turn to the tiger guy. I'm gonna be
Uh-huh.
like, hey, tiger dude! How the fuck do you even end up like that? Was your mother a house cat and your father a sexual deviant? Like, seriously, what the fuck?
Oh,
And I use vicious mockery.
cutting words?
Yeah.
Oh, vicious mockery.
Nice.
Let's see here. Wisdom save. He fails.
Alright, he has disadvantage on next attack and takes 4 psychic damage.
He is not.
Is that the one where
wise.
they have to try and run away, or is that the other one?
No,
That's the other one.
Okay.
Although,
You
think-
created like 3 sessions of a campaign by making the captain's attacker run away with him.
I feel like I added to the lore.
You created a deity accidentally.
Yay!
No,
Don't
you
worry.
killed the
Which-
deity.
I destroyed that deity.
Which wasn't
Important
even,
question. Did the bars go back up?
No. They're just down.
Because I was going to say, you could technically make them run away into the water.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
There's there's possibilities with that. Make them run
I
away.
don't know if that
Thunder
would
wave them
count.
off the edge.
So they
Like
would
Thunderwave would
never-
work, but the runaway thing generally those say cannot force the target to endanger itself, and I don't know
Right.
if
He's
jumping
not
in the
endangering
water-
himself.
Right.
He's
Send it.
I
That would
was
be-
still in the middle of explaining that.
That would be
You
the
can't yell over me to discount something I'm still explaining. I was saying I don't know if Dark would count endangerment as losing the tournament or not.
right.
That would be
Right. I'm for the purposes of not having an I win button, I'm just gonna say they won't jump in the water normally.
out of fear.
Out
No
of fear.
Alt F4 in the tournament. Got it.
Which is good
Uh,
because one of the rules is I can't mind control them in order to do that.
Oh, good. So you can still use the spell just to make him back off, and you don't have to worry about him jumping.
Right. Exactly.
Where was that there? Enter? Inspire someone?
Inspire on.
decoy. He needs the help.
That's not how that works.
No. I'm gonna inspire Rio. I'm gonna be like, Rio, remember that you're naked. And naked is when you're at your best. Never stop being naked, Rio. Keep on fighting.
You're inspired by your own nudity.
Penis!
All I had to do was look down.
It's the were-tiger's turn. He's
If you're
going
trying
to
to sing
shoot
this song,
with
I can't hear you.
disadvantage at Rio. He misses. So he's like, but my father wasn't a sexual deviant, and it just shoots off in the wrong direction.
So what he's saying
So
is that
he's
his
not
mother was a
denying-
house cat.
Right. His mother might have been a house cat.
Very likely.
After that, he realizes, oh, he shouldn't. He needs to clear his head. Get this house cat business out of there. And so he shoots again, but this time he's gonna aim for Jack Smokesong once more. Get out of my head! But the arrow goes completely the wrong direction and just hits the wall behind Jack instead. The tiger, then seeing what's going on, decides to get into a defensive position and runs behind one of the pillars. It is Risswin's turn.
Would you say he is a scaredy cat?
It is
That
likely.
guy's- Okay, Dark, you might want to X that guy out if he's down.
Oh,
Is he down?
Yeah, he's
yes.
Yeah, alright.
You don't have a rim shot sound effect, as far as I know. Oh, I should have done yeah.
Yeah, you should have done yeah. That would have been better. You can still do yeah, but
The moment's gone.
For a moment.
I did it the right way.
This one's fresh.
Do I see that rat person?
You do. After he shot both of his hand crossbow bolts at Corwin, you noticed him out of the corner of your eye.
Okie dokie. So I can move up and use that attack on him then.
Yes, you can.
I was also supposed to get 2 attacks on that guy. I completely forgot. Not that it matters. 1 was enough.
Right.
Okay. Now I move and
You
I
technically
attack
could have
him.
moved and then... Oh no, wait, but you already moved, so... I mean, you could have punched him while he was down and disqualified yourself.
I move and attack him.
Okay. You move and you attack him.
Feet and legs.
Once more, your bite is completely disregarded. He throws his hand crossbow into your mouth instead of getting bit, and instead you devour his hand crossbow. It's now tiny bits of wood on the floor. You then bring up your claws and slice him across the chest, dealing substantial damage there. But not enough for any kind of, like, massive damage or anything like that. But you feel he's hurting.
Turn.
Alright. It is Thalen's turn.
Alright, so Thalen is gonna come down here.
How tall are the pillars?
20 feet.
20 feet, yeah.
20 feet, you say?
Sorry, for a second I thought you were asking about the statues, and I'm like, let me think. But yeah, the pillars are 20 feet tall.
I'm not climbing this thing.
So 2 questions there. One, do I notice him appraising the height of the pillars?
Give me a perception check. You do not.
Do
Is
I
he
notice-
aware that he's in a tournament?
You're vaguely aware you should be doing something, but you've kind of forgotten. Oh, right, you're in combat.
Okay.
Things are happening. You don't know what.
Combat.
Very well. Then for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my shitty spell. So it doesn't cost anything. Because I am still not within 15 feet of enemies. I mean, I could tentacle the bear for fun, but I don't know if the bear's into that, and I don't have consent for the bear, so.
Tentacle consent is important.
Technical consent is always important, and we support
Generally,
that in all
tentacles
experience.
are very important, guys.
Generally, tentacles don't ask for consent, but you know.
So
Yeah, but
that
then you
is
guys got all
going
pissed
for
off.
this thing.
The rat,
Yeah,
dexterity save.
because
He does
the
not
bear
make
doesn't
it.
count as cover.
Oh, he didn't
Hey,
make it,
I
and he
did
took
8
full
whole
damage. Nice.
Woo! I am useful for one turn.
Fling your sacred flame at him, and a circle appears beneath him, and suddenly a bright burning light shoots up from the ground. Ah! He cries out in pain. Enter.
Nobody's heard enough to need heals yet, so yes.
Alright, it's the were-rat's turn. He's going to pull out a short sword, and then in one fluid motion, he attempts to stab the bear and at the same time bite it.
That just sounds awkward.
Does the sword bite the bear, or does
No, the rat.
Okay.
He stabs the bear and then bites the bear in the neck.
So he's trying to infect the wound he just made. With the rat.
The opposite side of the... So one side has the knife and the other side he's biting onto.
It's like some kind of DP, but with dirty rats and swords.
So the short sword deals 4 points of damage, and the bite deals 6 points of damage.
Until that glorious day when we meet again, Katie.
Let me look up my notes. Interesting. Okay.
I hate when you say that.
The rat ends turn.
Oh god.
It is never a good thing when he says interesting during or right before combat.
Yep.
So if you go here, and I go here, we have flanking.
I hope you're not talking to me. I can't see when you say position.
Where are you trying to go?
Oh, don't worry, he's talking to Decoy.
Okay. Where are you going, Decoy?
Is it possible for me to hold my turn until after Rio?
It is.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Can he only hold an action, or can he hold a complete
He
turn?
can hold an action or a turn.
Okay.
If it's a turn, he has to designate who he's going after. And I believe in turn order, he is at that point
Okay.
from rounds afterwards. So he's
Okay.
essentially doing this.
I'm just gonna go.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where are you trying to get, Rio? Right there?
No,
Right there.
I'll be wherever you end up. I'm going to be on the other side of him, the flank.
Alright. Let's go here.
I'm just gonna sit here smoking my watermelon.
Okay.
Alright, and then
Are you
I
gonna hold your turn and
well,
wait
no.
for? Okay.
I'm gonna roll my sneak attack. I mean, not my sneak attack. I'm gonna roll my stealth. Okay.
He can see you, so you can't.
Well, no, like on the way over here. Like when I was running. Because I
So
was
he's
behind the
saying
door.
he's going to move here or here.
So he's gonna like move here, roll stealth, and then jump up from out behind the pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me stealth.
Stealth. Boom. Oh.
You
Don't look at
jump out from
me.
behind the pillar, and he is expecting you.
Don't look at me.
It's the Nox!
Alright, so I'm gonna attack with just that then, I guess. 17.
That is a hit.
Just that.
Let's see.
Only 17 damage.
I really like this sword, guys.
I really like it when we're fighting things we're allowed to kill.
It has no ammo.
If we win this,
stab into the tiger, and your rapier kind of like bends a little, almost like it's supernaturally resistant somehow to your attack. But the fire does all the damage you expect it to do.
So somehow tigers are resistant to piercing. That's confusing. I don't know what world we're in.
Tiger.
He's seen Pierce Brosnan movies and he wasn't impressed.
Right.
I guess. He's more of a Daniel Craig man.
Yeah.
okay. Un momento.
It looks like Ace is talking.
I'm not.
He's singing.
I'm gonna
Oh,
use
okay.
my. Never mind. All right. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Rio's turn.
I'm moving here. My
Alright.
way of straight down and 10 over.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him a lot.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit him all the
You
time.
have advantage on all of these attacks.
So that's an attack. Which doesn't hit for shit, it looks like.
14.
You stab into him. The fire seems to do damage, but the actual blade itself doesn't.
Cool.
With mine, did the piercing do any damage?
You have a feeling that the piercing did some damage, but not as much as you were expecting.
Right. Okay.
You hit him again. It's the same thing though. You were expecting that sword to stab into him so much more, but it doesn't.
So he has like damage resist 8.
So
If 8 didn't do any damage and 10 did a little bit, then
I'm
he's
gonna
got,
use one. Hold on. I gotta friggin' look at the dad.
Can you just punch him? Do you have to use that sword? You're a monk,
No,
right?
I don't have to, but I'm telling you right now, the fire damage is helping.
Sadly, our hands don't light on fire when we yell elf butts.
Not yet.
If only you knew the secret grundle punching technique.
Right. Turn into stone.
Okay.
Well, we're not
So,
on an
yeah.
airship, so it may not work.
Okay, hold on.
Isn't the planet itself like an airship?
I'm spending a
You just
key
gotta
point
put
in
it all
doing
in
this.
perspective.
Do we know it's a planet?
Are we on the back of a turtle? That's the question.
On the back of a turtle. No, on a disc world, right on top of 3 elephants on the back of a giant space turtle.
Very important.
I'm good with it.
Is Stunning Fist on top of the damage dealt or in place of the damage dealt?
It's no damage. It's interfere with the flow key in an opponent's body when you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack. So I have
Oh, this is a bonus action.
No, it's not a bonus action. I looked, it doesn't say bonus action. It just says when
No,
you
it just
hit
says
another
when you-
creature.
Mm-hmm.
Does that take a key point to use?
That takes a key point to use. It's
Okay.
yeah, trust me, it takes a key. It's not. It's good. It's not that good.
How many key points do you get
5.
3, sir.
per short rest?
No, I get 5, and then every short rest I get them all back. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Okay.
I can go here.
Let's see. Constitution saving throw. You hit him with your stunning fist, and he seems completely unaffected.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm gonna spend
Where creatures have high con.
key point, and I'm going to do Fisty McFister.
Okay. Your fist slams into his chest, and he doesn't seem as affected by it as he should be.
Maybe it's not damage type specific. Maybe it's just magic weapons only do more.
I'm sorry.
Maybe he has some damage.
Okay, so I'm punching him for my bonus action,
Steel skin.
and I'm spending a key point to strike him again,
Right.
which is this roll.
Just like before.
But I don't know if that is affecting it.
Just like before, you slam your fist into him, and you can feel you're doing something, but it's just not as much as you think it should be doing.
That's fine. And that's my turn.
All right, Corwin's turn.
You're gonna get an attack of opportunity there.
Not if he has enough movement to go around. I don't know if he does.
Well, if I move here, is that
Which
technically
which
adjacent?
box is the fucking rat in? He's right in the middle of them.
Right. He's technically over here, but I was just moving him here so that way we could see that he had half cover if someone made a ranged attack against him.
Yeah.
So we're hoping he leans into Corwin's weapons.
Well, I can move here.
All right, what's Corwin doing?
I'm gonna slap the shit out of it with the longsword. It's on fire.
Slap at the shit.
All right.
So I'm gonna do that. May or may not hit.
Would you like to use a?
You can inspire that.
Yeah, I'll inspire that. Why not? And that's what, D6?
Ace, what's your inspiration die?
It's a D8 now, not a D6.
Oh. Oh, well.
Sorry if that fucks it, but
Is that enough?
A 17, I would hope.
I would think so, but I can I can do a 1d8, and if it's
Do a D8.
6, I'll take it.
Okay.
Or whatever you want to do with that. It doesn't
So you remember that ditty that Jack sang to you in your last, just like so pumped up that you swing your sword extra hard, extra fast, and you just smack the ever-loving crap out of the rat with it. His hat goes tumbling off. He goes flying, almost sinking into the water, but he is completely unconscious.
Oh. Oh, okay. Because I was going to hit him
We
again,
should take
and
his
again,
hat
and
off.
Again.
We need to take the tiger's hat off.
I was fully prepared for 4 attacks at that time, so that's cool. Okie dokie. So in that case, I've already moved. But in play. Okay, hang on.
Okay, I'm not doing anything.
I'm wondering what I'm supposed to hang on to. I've got a hookah host. That's about it.
Alright, I have taken an attack action, which means that I can forego one of my attacks, because I get 2, and use bonus action to direct one of my companions to strike.
Is that one that it has to be the same target you were attacking, or no?
No.
I don't remember on that one.
No, just I choose a friendly creature who can see and hear me, and they can immediately use reaction to make one weapon attack to any target.
Right.
Cool.
Using superiority die. So let me roll the superiority die. 1d8. So that's going to be +3 to the attack's damage roll. And should I give this to Rio or Mr. Denacht?
Mr. Denacht has not used his sneak attack this round, so he can still use it if he hits.
Well then, let's give it to Mr. Denacht this time. Mr. Denacht, take a melee attack. Just one attack.
Just one attack? Alright, so I get the sneak attack.
Yep. You have advantage on this roll, so it does sneak attack damage if it hits.
No, I get sneak attack anyways because there's an enemy of the target within 5 feet of it. Boom.
Right, that's true. That's a hit.
Sneak attack. Oh, what? 131? That's fucking lame.
You're gonna have to tell him what type of damage that is, Decoy.
And plus three to the damage as well from that superiority die.
I believe sneak attack damage is the same as the weapon type?
Yes.
Okay. So the fire does damage. The fire does good damage, but your stab itself, there's something causing some kind of like supernatural resistance. Someone give me Arcana check, maybe?
I'll throw
Just a
that
little?
out there.
Arcana. Go with Jack
Smoke Song remembers. Wait a second. Aren't were creatures resistant to physical damage that's not silver?
Oh.
See, my regular sword is silver.
What are our
Do a
nipple
lot
rings
of
made
where
of?
bounty hunting? Is that?
In case he has to
I'm
bounty
not
hunt a
going-
ghost or a were creature.
I'm
an
not
extra
going
planar
to
penis.
try to pierce him with my nipples.
I was just wondering if they were made out of silver.
They are not.
Well, that doesn't matter to me.
Nope.
But I will tell the rest of the party members that he's going to be resistant to our weapons because they are not silver.
But we still hurt.
Okay. So, end of Corwin's turn?
I think so. Let me double check one thing. Does anybody want to move?
I wouldn't hate it, but I don't think it will matter. I'm pretty sure between the other two, they'll kill the last guy before I get there.
I don't know.
Before I have a turn.
A lot of stuff that he's resisting.
I don't know, Jack, do you want to get line of sight?
I'm going to do that on my turn anyway. I don't need to move.
Okay. Alright, then yes, I am my turn.
Alright, Jack Smoke Song's turn.
Alright. So here's my go. I'm going to move there for 30. And now I have line of sight on him to Ray of Frost.
Alright.
Even if he gets partial cover, it doesn't matter because Spell Sniper.
Right.
Make sure it's silver frost.
I also, as I lift up my wand, I whisper, Elf butt.
The streak of silvery ice hits him right in the back. Ugh, you again!
I waved him cordially.
Yeah, it's me. Hi.
Oddly enough, I didn't take the time to jump out of the ring.
Yeah, that was strange.
And I think that's my whole turn.
You have Thunder Wave prepared, right?
Yeah, you better believe.
Alright.
End turn? Okay.
Because if you can hit everyone, I don't care if you knock me out also.
Okay.
At
He's
all.
going to drop his longbow. And he's going to look between Rio and Mr. Denacht. I'll GM roll this. He turns to Rio and attempts to bite him and claw at him at the same time.
Do I get an attack of opportunity since he's attacking him?
No.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Let's see. Yeah. The claw goes. You deflect the claw, but the bite sinks into your shoulder.
You should have used more body lube.
Should have used more body lube. Where'd my notes go? That's why I'm having so much trouble. I don't have my notes up. Let's see here. Rio's +2.
No, I'm good.
I got.
Oof. The bite's deep. It does 8 points of damage. I'm sorry, 10 points of damage. 8 points was the claw, but that missed. And he ends his turn. Brown Bear's turn. What is Richmond gonna do?
What did you say, 8?
10.
6.
10 points of damage. 10 points of piercing damage.
Is this the Matrix soundtrack?
I'm not sure who you're talking to.
I don't know. I hear music in the arena right now, and it sounded like the Matrix.
It's just random songs that were like kind of fit the mood. So,
Would it be beneficial to try to attack him, or is it other people trying to attack him from afar?
The only two currently using ranged attacks have specialty where they ignore cover, so it's fine.
If you actually want to walk forward and try to grapple him, that might be beneficial. You could literally just try to give that man a shove, yeah. And he does
I
not.
can try and shove him.
I don't know if that's a place he can even stand, so.
I'll give him a
But you'd have
reflex
to
save of
from
15.
here?
Dexterity save of 15 if he's on this point, and if he fails it, he'll fall in. I'll roll it that way. So you can
So it's a
take a
strength
step
check?
here. Strength check, yeah. Let me just push you there. Okay. Versus his. It's really strength athletics, but.
I think we boxed him in.
What it is?
Versus his. He is pushed back. I'm going to give him a dexterity. He's still pushed back. I'm going to give him a dexterity saving throw. He barely makes it. He's kind of like on his toes, just like balancing, looking back, looking nervous.
Can I blow on him as an extra?
I'll take some.
You can do that next turn.
Somebody blow on him.
If he's pushed, we don't get a attack of opportunity, correct?
Correct. Thalen's turn.
Now, if I hit him, does he have
good.
to make the save again? Kind of like
Yes.
a concentration thing? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go there. Let's give me pseudo line of sight.
So I made homemade fruit leather today, and it's really good.
Man, if I could move 5 more feet, I could get close enough to try out the tentacles. Anyway.
Could have moved you. So what is he hanging
He's
out?
balancing between the two things.
Balance
Like
on the biggest
he's on
wave.
his toes, trying his best to like lean forward. He's kind of like grabbing at the air. It looks like he's about to fall off if someone just gives him a good shove.
You know the moment when Wile E. Coyote runs past the edge of the thing, but he's still hovering in the air? That's what he's doing right. Alright, well I'm going to...
Shit, fuck that. Like, you could just say that these platforms are on the same height, and he's literally like 1 foot on one foot on the other, trying to
like, that's
fucking
what I was-
balance between it.
That's what I was picturing, it's like Jackie Channing the Gap or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna Sacred
Sure,
Flame, and hopefully the ground lighting up with a bunch of light will bother the shit out of him. And he'll jump off of the light and then realize his mistake.
He jumps to 1 foot, dodges the blast, and then jumps back and is balancing again.
Jackie Chan motherfucker.
Right?
Tigers are agile.
Crouching tiger.
Well,
Have any of you seen the second Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon that just came out Friday?
Is
Nope.
that the one that's on Netflix?
Nope.
Yeah.
It is.
I haven't seen it yet, but it's in my queue, which, you know, is like half the
in
things
her-
on my Netflix.
yeah, there's nobody to heal for too much right now.
Okay, Mr. Denox, what are you doing?
I'ma smack him.
Okay.
You don't want to
With the
push him?
flat edge of the rapier.
With the flat edge of the rapier.
Fuck that, just bash him with the pommel. Just be like...
Fuck that, just like tickle his foot.
I slash at his feet.
You slash at his feet. It does some good damage. And now he has to make another dexterity saving throw. He fails it. He falls backwards, splashing into the water, being disqualified.
I wanted to
To the
tap him.
crowd.
Be the crowd.
It's a very quiet crowd. Very quiet horn.
You probably have your volume set down.
Hey, it's action.
And the winners! Team Bone Sled Gang of Orcus Fadius's Smithy! Remember, with weapons like these, you won't need armor. The crowd cheers.
And is still slightly unnerved by all of the genitals flopping about.
Oh, that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Sleight of hand my dick. Towards the
It's
crowd.
still,
The
that
crowd
line
goes
makes no
wild.
sense.
I'm waving my
Orcus
dick.
Fadius is just like, yeah! You're all led out of the arena.
Walking out, I'm scratching my wound. Son of a bitch had something.
Crabs.
Rat crabs?
No, he got bit by the
So
tiger.
you all make it down beneath the arena.
This doesn't look
Into
sketchy.
essentially the area you were before. You know that your room is down to south of you right now. There's a bunch of like stairways that lead down.
Oh man, it's the 3.5 edition fighter.
Is it? Can you get rid of turn order if we're not in combat? Unless we're about to
right.
be in combat in the next like 5 minutes.
Okay, so you know, I can only assume you guys will go down the stairs. 2 guards are there in front of you. They clap and say like, "Good show up there. Good show. Be sure to stay at the hot springs or the bathhouse. We'll go with bathhouse. It's more European. Be sure to stay at the bathhouse between your matches if you want to heal up." And they move aside to let you through.
Excuse me.
Let's go to the bathhouse.
Bathhouse.
You see the old man
Well, we're
standing
appropriately
in
dressed
front of
for
you. God damn it, Billy! Where's my fruit snacks?
It's in
For
your
the last
pouch,
time,
Grandpa.
sir. For the last time, sir, you are not allowed to have access to anything you brought outside of the arena. God damn it, Billy! This is why I killed you.
Oh, that got
That
dark.
got dark, yeah.
I want to kill Billy now. You can't deny a man his fruit snacks.
Volume 1 or Volume 2?
Alright.
Okay, so some of the guards usher you. Some of the guards over here usher you over. Say
Usher.
this way. You know.
Is all this stuff our pre-arena stuff?
This is stuff I've set up.
No.
The guards point.
The guard, the circular room guarded by 2 guards. Is that everything
Yeah. Oh yes,
pre-arena?
yes. That is pre-arena stuff.
You mean my sword's in there?
So Mr. Danak just walked into your guys' room. That's where all of the. If you didn't take any potions with you, they're all in that chest.
What potion?
So you
Each got a
guys
potion.
had. Let's see here.
5 health
Ready.
potions.
Was it 5? I thought it was 6.
Hold on.
I remember
20
talking about
items.
the ass potions. I don't remember.
Crazy.
Where are the hot springs at?
Orcus Fadius party. You got 5 vials of genital oil and 12 greater healing potions. So the guards point you southward, say, go down, take a left, and then take another left, and you'll be at the hot springs, or bathhouse.
Oh no, I hit a black wall.
God help us all.
Alright, well, I'm
So-
gonna go over to Valen. God
You
damn-
guys see in, this
God damn it,
room
Alan.
is
Pick.
a...
Are you going there or are you going to
It's-
the bath springs?
There's nothing in here, so I was gonna
a
go
bunch
to
of
the hot
people
spring.
sitting in chairs watching the next fight. Over here, you see some kind of
What?
dining hall.
On a TV?
No, this is up above the arena. These are all these stairs here lead upwards, and so this is above the arena. They're currently looking out a window to see how the next fight's going. Let's see here. This is a nice hallway that leads into. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. That leads into the
None of this
bathhouse.
looks like a bathhouse. Oh, okay.
I'm going to hide.
Okay.
Because this guy looks important.
I'm going
These are
to
the-
plop down right
these
next
are
to Roxanne while still naked, and
Sure.
then turn to her and be like,
He's the
"Did
dragon
you see our
fuck that
fight?
we apparently
We
don't
kicked
like."
all the ass."
Okay. So you walk in. You see the Draconian team kind of like, what do you mean we can't relax in the hot springs? We demand to relax in the hot springs. And then the guy's like, Madam, you are not allowed to relax in the hot springs. It is only for people who have just had a fight. The winners of the fight are allowed to relax in the hot springs for 10 minutes after their fight. That is the rules. When it is your turn, you can go. It is not your turn right now. It is, and then he sees you and it's like, there, it is Team Bone Sled Gang's turn. They may relax in the hot springs. You may not. So that is just a wall Mr. Denuct has somehow walked through. And
I was
into
wondering. I was
the
gonna say I want to stand.
magically immuning area somehow.
Does that mean I get super healed?
It means that you are made. No, it doesn't. It means very bad things.
Oh,
Because
okay.
any kind of matter that's not a part of the magical water is destroyed there.
Oh, That's bad.
So
All
you
the way up
plop-
there. Where the fuck am I then? These aren't the hot springs? I don't want to be here.
Were you around the fire?
I actually don't know where you are.
Hey, there's a bar
I
down
was
there.
near Ace.
Oh no, Ace is watching the next fight.
I plopped down next to Roxanne
So-
while still naked.
Right.
Smoke song. You should probably heal
So
up
essentially,
before.
Oh
You
yeah, that's a
can-
good point.
the hot springs will clean you, and essentially you get to make a short. If you spend your time in the hot springs, you get to make a short rest. If you spend time watching a fight, I'll tell you something about your opponents.
All right. Well, I'm
next
gonna go watch
battle-
the fight because I don't have any abilities that used anything. So I'm gonna go watch the
Okay.
fight.
So,
I'm gonna
the
go
itching,
short rest.
the
then.
itching. The horrible itching.
So,
The itching.
Yes.
Are the hot springs doing anything for that?
They're not.
Okay. Dallin, the thing. The cat bit me. Did you see the cat? The cat bit me. It had something. It was diseased. It was a diseased cat.
Do you feel like
Look
it's
at
any? Do
I
you feel like
knew
it's
its
any
father was a
better
sexual
in the
deviant.
water?
I called that. I fucking called that.
The water's not helping.
The water's not helping it.
No.
Okay.
I have
I want-
the itch.
I wave to to Roxanne and say, I gotta go heal up, but good luck on your match.
Wait, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
She has full health in human form, right?
Yes, she does.
So, is there a wound still there?
Strangely
That's
enough,
interesting.
there is, and she's complaining about itching as well.
Ah, hot spring. Wait, maybe I shouldn't sit in the same one as you guys. With your itching. with your itchiness.
So
Why do you
you
think
sit
I'm up
down
here?
in the hot spring, and the water's very nice, very warm, very tingly. It kind of like magically cleans you. You're just like, you just plop down, like you're suddenly just very clean. All the sweat, all the grime, all the genital oil just like peels away.
Oh no,
It
my
leaves you
genital
with a
oil.
nice tingly feeling. It smells slightly of mint. It's very nice.
My dick
Now-
can now be grappled.
Now do
Okay.
they still itch?
Am I itchy?
Yes, you are still itchy.
Oh, I can spend multiple hit die during a short rest, right?
Yes, you can.
Wait, how do you have 6 hit die? Oh, never mind.
No.
Whoop, never mind.
I'm gonna spend two.
So I'm still
Alright.
hidden. So I'm not only watching the show, but I'm also listening to the rest of the teams that are up here.
Okay, is there any conversation you're particularly interested in?
If they're talking about tactics that they could use against, the future champions, Bone Sled gang.
The future champions.
Okay, you
Ooh,
hear
nice
the
roll.
next fight happen. Let's see here. It is Team. What are their names? Where are the teams?
They
Not
Team
Bone Sled.
Grundle Puncher versus Team Mind Games.
Team Cunt Puncher versus Team Mind Games.
No.
Grundle puncher.
It's the old men.
Yeah.
I really hope that team comes back as statues.
I really hope the old guys win.
And somehow I don't, because we would have to fight them eventually, and I don't want to be a statue.
Wait,
I don't want to get punched in the grundle. Fuck the statue part.
Right? Our
If I
grundles
get
are
punched-
not very protected.
If I'm
So,
getting punched in the
let's
grundle, I
see here.
better turn into a statue before I feel it.
Right?
Team Mind Game is just like wiped the floor with.
So these
Right?
guys.
The old men just absolutely wrecked them.
These guys aren't team
What?
mind
You
game,
see,
right? Sorry, I should.
no,
Okay.
that is Team Outsider.
Oh right. Wait, was
Team
Team Mind
Mind
Game
Game
the
was-
all wizard one?
Yes.
Oh, that means I won't get to see the redhead chick.
all right. So
In the hot
how did
spring.
they get wiped by
Well, naked.
3 old guys?
Apparently,
So
the
the
old
three
guys know
old
some
guys
shit.
decked out in like high-end plate mail essentially just run up and just beat the ever-loving shit out of them. The old man that talked a lot starts like yelling things at them, and they seem to suddenly be extra empowered by his words. And they just absolutely wreck face.
I think we done screwed up, boys.
Screwed up or gave that old man the best day of his life?
Yet we may end up having to fight them.
Yeah, that'll be great.
So
Does Scour know how to heal?
I made a medicine roll. Is there any idea what the itching is? Because I'm examining Rio.
You believe that Rio is now infected with lycanthropy.
Wait, lycanthropy?
I'm sorry, what?
Is that considered a disease?
Also,
It is a magical disease.
So if I have a
disease spell
spell that will remove a disease, will it remove that?
If you have what?
A
If you have a
spell that
spell
removes disease.
disease.
I know cure disease
Let's
works,
see here.
so I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know why on a different
I'm
one won't it?
infected with lycanthropy?
Specifically tiger lycanthropy.
So Wristwind, if this developed, would be a tiger that turns into a bear.
yes.
No.
No, because
No.
Would
Wristwind
it
got
be a
bit
bear
by
tiger?
Wristwind
Might
got
wanna
bit by
keep-
A bear with
Wristwind-
tiger disease!
Hey! Wristwind got bit by the bat, not the rat, not the
The
tiger.
rats.
Oh, a bear with rat
Wristwind
disease.
has
Less
rat
cool.
lycanthropy.
Very
Yeah,
less
it's-
cool.
That's not a striped bear. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fix her.
Fix it.
I rubbed some of the tiger disease on her.
Are you saying you don't want yours cured?
I don't know. I
He
don't
has
want to
to-
be a
What-
tiger.
He has to
What do
contemplate
I-
his life choices real quick.
Let's go into lore here. What do I know about lycanthropy
Tiger
from all my
disease.
medical
You know
studies?
that once fully developed, it is a lot harder to cure. Right now, because you've caught it in its infancy, I'll say you can just cast a spell and cure it.
Cure me!
If you let it develop, you will gain the power of being a lycanthrope. You'll be, can go into like half cat, half elf hybrid mode and be able and have like all that goodness. But the drawback is that lycanthropy has been known to cause changes in behavior. And it really depends on what kind of lycanthrope you're turning into.
Cure me!
Alright, well, we have one for Cure Me, since they don't want to be a bear with rat disease.
No one wants that.
No one wants that.
What kind of attitude changes come from Tiger?
Tiger.
Wanting to uppercut things, I assume.
Right, I would imagine that too.
That fits in with his overall profile.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's
Please.
Tiger? Where tiger lycanthropes generally become more neutral on subjects. Like there is a distinct how to describe this? Ambivalence. Like a sudden ambivalence towards everything.
So you could say that they are like apathy.
You beat me too.
That's no.
What about rats?
They're rats.
The rats have a tendency towards
Cheese.
towards cheese. Towards skulking about, towards evil acts. They suddenly become very selfish, become
Cure me!
very amoral.
Cure me.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody wants this. No one is on board
Yeah.
for bear rat.
Okay. So the spell I thought I had, I have, but I have two different things that remove poison. Neither of them say disease. Would dispel magic work?
It would not. Although
not
it
a
was
magical
created
effect?
magically, although it was created magically, the disease itself is not necessarily a spell in and of itself, right? So, kind of like abominations, right, are created magically, but casting dispel magic on them doesn't do anything because they're not completely made of magic. They were simply
Okay.
made by magic, if that makes sense.
So I'm still useless.
I mean, she's got a while.
Okay. Is there anything in the rules about contracting a disease and seeking reparations? Because I don't remember signing on to fight diseased animals.
You'd have to ask a judge.
We need to ask a judge because nobody told us there was a danger of becoming lycanthropes. That was not disclosed.
Yeah.
Right, we were told worst case we get knocked out for a while.
Right.
Not life-altering diseases.
Right?
Although, I mean, the tiger thing, you need to think about that.
Yeah, you should think deeply about if you want to be a
The
tiger.
problem is the apathetic issue would be, if
Like
the captain
apathy,
wants him
yeah.
to do hard labor, he's gonna be like, maybe.
Right. But I'm assuming that's what
would like
makes
to
it hard to hit with physical weapons.
Right. I'd have to be hit, but I'm already pretty indestructible. And now, only thing that's going to do full damage is silver?
Right.
Or magic.
Well,
right.
silver and non-physical attacks.
Right.
So magical attacks and stuff will still hurt you fully.
And I'll just find something to get bitten by later. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I end up curing myself at some point.
Then, oh yeah, you do gain immunity to disease.
Right, I'm not sure if I would just suddenly get cured. I don't know how that works.
We'll decide later.
Until then, we should find a judge and ask them about lycanthropy disease.
Would this have like a gestation period before it became
full blown
a thing that happens? So we could just finish the tournament and then deal with it.
For your role, I'll tell you that you have 6 months, which is half a year.
Oh, okay.
To find some kind of cure before it becomes full blown lycanthropy. Okay. The next team that goes up is Team Cross-Swords and Team Outsider. And Team Outsider destroys them.
Good. Cross swords were dicks.
Yeah.
Essentially, what happens is they somehow, Team Outsider is able to punch their opponents from across the mat or from across the arena. You've never seen anything like it, but it keeps happening. And then before Team Crossroads even has a chance to close the gap, they're already wounded. And then the Team Outsider just essentially cleans them up with their fists and such.
Good.
So Team Outsider comes back in, sits back down where they were.
My only issue with the lycanthropy is that I was not given a saving throw. That wouldn't be a saving throw?
I did make you a saving throw, but I made it in secret.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not pass it.
You rolled a 2, and you gained +4, so...
Really didn't pass it.
You rolled a -2.
I would like to speak with the Draconian team.
Okay.
Oh.
There we go.
Please don't ask them
is there
for their
anything in
bones. Please
particular
don't
you'd
ask them
like
for
to
their
do?
bones.
Can I have your rib cage?
Yeah, so at 10th level, 5 more levels, your mastery of ki flowing through you makes you immune to disease and poison.
Nice.
The way I would interpret that, and this isn't my game, but the way I would interpret that is
Mhm.
if you achieve that effect before the 6 months are up, you could heal yourself from it. But after that point, it's part of who you are, so your innerness wouldn't count that as being a disease.
Right, your body wouldn't consider it a disease
I
anymore.
don't know.
I think it would be.
I would think I would at least need to spend 6 months to try to purge it from my body. Using the flow of ki.
Okay.
But at that point, I don't know how much I would care.
So next up is Team Common Heroes versus Team Sun, Moon, and Earth. Team Sun, Moon, and Earth is defeated by the Common Heroes, who all seem to be non-magical, just martial fighters, very sword and board, but their weapons are very magically enhanced, and they just essentially win the day with numbers and bonus attacks.
How many people are on that team?
And how many
There are
advocacies
5
they
people in. There are 5 people in Team Common Heroes.
Can we tell what kind of magic their weapons are doing? Are there like jets of water or like giant bits of fire flying out of them or anything?
Of Team Common Heroes? No, there's nothing. There doesn't seem to be anything
Just a moment.
super special. You can tell overtly, but you can tell that their weapons are cutting deeper than they should, are swinging faster than they should. You have a feeling that they definitely have a large amount of magical equipment with them, but you're not sure exactly what they do because they don't seem to be very overt in their effects. Not like your flaming swords, which are very obvious.
Right.
Okay, so... oh, wait, actually, I missed one person. Beatrix. So they actually have 6 combatants. Not
Jack
5,
is
6.
not fully healed. Everybody else is. Are you okay with where you're at, Jack?
I should be fully healed.
It looks like there's an empty space on your health bar.
It shouldn't be.
I could be wrong. I don't have your character sheet up to see what your max is supposed to be.
No, it's 30 out of 30. I'm fine.
No, it's yeah. Okay, so Riswin, she asks the Draconian team if they know anything about her disease. They respond with, never seen anything like that in Dragonia. You might want to contact a healer, one who's more suited towards this kind of thing. We can't really say for sure what's... again, we've never seen any... Lycanthropy isn't something that exists in Dragonia. We got rid of the lycanthropes long ago.
I'm going to ask this.
I suggest you
Oh, good.
find a cure or avoid Draconia for at least a while. Dragonia.
Yeah, I gotta move.
I can't avoid that place.
Oh, then it looks like you'll need to find
that's fine.
cure. I'm sure there's someone here in this city who knows how to cure it. You know, now that we think about it, and then suddenly a guy comes in and he says, Team Dragonborn, you're wanted, or Dragonblooded, I'm sorry. Team Dragonblooded, you're wanted in the arena. And then they say, oh, well, we'll continue this conversation later.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. And then they leave to fight team... Who's left? Wait, your Team Common Hero. I've mixed up... Oh, fuck, that's right. You two are part of Team... fuck. Team
So we've got Team
Oddity, who is the
Team
Witch
Odd,
Hunter,
fuck.
the Witch, and the Necromancer, and the Phoenix Barbarian. Let's see. They leave. Let's see here. Team Dragonblooded wins. there appears to be a front line and a back line. The front line essentially assaults the oddities, while their back line being a sorceress who's launching various forms of fire magic at them, and some kind of dragon cleric is healing them and essentially keeping them up and protected and safe. So they return. They say, "There. Now we've fought in our fight. Give us access to the." And Jack Smoke Song starts dancing. Laser lights show.
Oh, I wanted to ask
Deruda
this lady.
Sandstorm starts playing. Yeah, guy. Actually, that's a man.
I was gonna ask this man, this lovely man, where I could find the nearest judge
He says,
or tournament official.
He says try out in the area where you signed up. It's where all the empty desks are. I think there's only one there right now. The rest are watching the tournament.
All right then, thank you. I'm gonna.
The Team Dragon Blooded asked Riswin to perhaps stay with them in the hot spring bathhouse to see if that cures her wounds.
I'll gladly sit with you, but I don't think it'll work.
Well, we can
They want to
certainly
kill
try.
you for trying to steal their bones.
Okay, so you go over to the official.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hey, official guy. So
Billy, where's my fruit snacks? So I'm not answering. Yes, Sir Jack Smoke Song.
Yes,
what can I do for you?
I am wondering, two of my teammates contracted lycanthropy, and I'm wondering about A, what the tournament rules say about contracting diseases from other competitors, and B, if we could find someone who could cure it, and if that would be against tournament rules.
Oh, well, I don't. He flips through some pages. I don't think there's any rule against diseases, but I don't think we've really run into that problem before. I'll be sure to bring it up at the next judges meeting. In the meantime, I suppose we could have disqualified them, but they're already defeated. As for you, we cannot allow you to leave the premises without first disqualifying you. If you want some of your friends to leave, they can leave, but they will be disqualified. They cannot enter back into the tournament grounds. At least not as combatants. The tournament shouldn't be long enough for it to be fully formed, so I think at the very least you can just stay here and wait till the tournament's over and then find a doctor.
Okay, so can my friends enter as combatants still, or no?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for that information.
Am I contagious?
I don't think so, not unless you bite
It's not
someone.
fully formed yet.
Yeah, I think you have to have full-blown lycanthropy, and then you'd have to bite someone. So, basically the judge's ruling, and I'm telling the rest of the group this, is that we're SOL as far as the disease is concerned. And we essentially have to take care of it after the tournament.
Well, they're providing us with the doctor, with the cure.
They have no such ruling to essentially handle that situation, so I'm gonna go on a limb and say no.
Got it. They're not gonna have very much luck with this tournament next year, because you better sure as shit know that I'm gonna be shouting to the crowd that I contracted lycanthropy. and the tournament doesn't care. It'd be a shame if that news got out, spread out across the land that this huge tournament that's supposed to be upscale and classy is letting combatants come in and maim and cause disease. Yeah, good stuff.
Life-altering disease. Yep.
Life-altering disease. I'm eating meow mix, man. Meow mix, please deliver. Chicken liver. What's this over here? Is this a bar?
I'm curious as to what's next
It's
to the bar.
essentially a tiny tavern. Yeah, you can eat and drink there.
Where is this small tavern? Oh, there. Yeah.
Who's Babyface McGee in front of me? This desk.
Oh, that's the guy who runs the bathhouse.
Oh, okay. So this is open all the time, and we're just given exclusive use of it since.
Essentially, I guess you could see it that way. It's mostly used for combatants of the tournament, but he is essentially in charge of getting people in and out of the bathhouse and ensuring that when it's someone else's turn, that they have the bathhouse to use.
All right, so he doesn't do this year round.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say because he has a really shitty office. He's got this desk in the middle of this barren floor, nothing on the walls. Like, I thought Bland the Bland was bland, but
Right. We could design
I
this
was-
guy an office.
but you know, if he's only here like
that guy
10
actually
days
was
out of
Bland
a
the
year.
Bland.
Is it time for Dungeons and Designing?
It needs to be, but we haven't taken over a house or a fort or anything. We're still traveling. We got to go stand in a deity's hand.
All right, is
Right.
it time for the next fight or?
Before it is, I want to
Yes.
talk to these two guards.
So you suddenly, oh, what would you want to do?
I want to talk to these two guards that are guarding the room full of all the crap that we own.
Okay.
You
And I
just-
want to say, you've got my sword in there, right? Don't pick it up. Just point it out to me.
He points towards a chest that's labeled Bone Sled Gang.
Okay.
It's in there, I assume.
Can you open the chest? Can I just see it?
Next fight up, it's
just-
Team Bone Sled Gang
I just need to see it.
versus Team Grundle Puncher.
Oh, good. We're gonna get
Look,
this one out of the way
I gotta
real
go
quick.
kick some old guys' asses, but I just need to see that sword. Can you just open the chest? Just open. The
Oh, I hope I don't get old disease from these old people.
Just open the chest. Just let me see it.
If you do, you're out of the party. I'm not feeding you fruit snacks you forget you have every 2 minutes.
All right, Billy, calm down.
Agnes.
It wouldn't be fruit snacks, it'd be sardines, because he'd be a cat. He'd be a fucking cat no, he'd be, what are you, an elf?
He'd be
With
half,
old cat
half
disease.
young cat, half
Sir,
young cat,
sir,
half
your
old
fight's
man.
about to begin. Sir, please just go to the tournament.
Just open the
Rounds.
chest.
Is this
just...
the most official guy I see?
Billy!
Guy?
Yeah, this is the
Where
guy.
am I going? That way, old man.
I need
Oh,
to see
okay.
the
And
sword.
Team
Corwin, it's fine.
leaves.
It's fine.
I need to see that it's fine.
It's fine. I'm sure they,
I
they
like
have it
this-
under lock and key. There's guards here. No one's.
So I'm gonna ask this
no one's
guy.
gonna
I'm gonna
take
be
the
like,
sword.
"Hey,
Mhm.
It'll be okay.
buddy,
Yes, sir.
you know how soon someone can give another person lycanthropy after they've contracted it?"
I believe it would take it to be fully formed, which takes at least 6
Are
months.
you sure? You're a doctor. You're sure about that?
Well, I am a cleric, so yes, I am
Oh,
sure.
if he's a cleric, why doesn't he heal what's her face?
So
It's not in his job description. It's also against their. You don't know. I'll just say you don't know.
let me explain something. Your
Yes.
supervisor isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
In 6 months, when I become part cat, I will come bite you.
Understood.
Look.
That's not a threat or anything, because apparently it's not a big deal. Everyone wants to be part cat.
Everybody.
Letting
Sir,
fucking combatants come into this
sir,
place and
will
I'm
track down whatever cure you need. We'll pay for it or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even have justification. I don't have authority to say that. I will take your complaints. I will bring it to my supervisor. I will bring it before the rest of the judges. We will see what we will do. That is the most I can promise you.
All right. I'll see what the crowd can do when I let them know. I'm gonna just while I'm out there waving my dick around for your pleasure, just let them know. Just let them know. Is it this way? Watch out! Watch out! I got lycanthropy. Got lycanthropy. Watch out!
All right. So
Other directions, sir.
You're not going to show me the sword. You're not going to open the chest and let me see it.
Sir, I promise you, no one has entered this room since the beginning of the tournament.
All right. Well, let me just make sure you understand. Let me make sure you understand. You do not touch that sword.
Yes, sir.
No one touches that sword. If anyone touches that sword, I'll kill you.
Sword. Okay, sir.
Cat didn't say become a cat. Did it anyway. I did it anyway.
I turned to Corwin and I'm like, it's fine. It's fine.
You understand how important this is?
It's fine. The
I will kill
sword
you.
is still there. Everything will be okay. I promise.
Take my sword away. Communists.
Right? No, it's okay. It's okay.
They're just trying to disarm the population. That's all they're doing. They're not
Am I going the wrong way?
They're not going to give it back.
You are. You're supposed
I'm
to
going to
go
have to kill them all
way.
and take it back.
A cat without a sense of direction.
You're not a cat
You
yet.
know who I'm with, right? You know I'm with a bard, right? You know he sings songs about how people got into a tournament and then became a cat? Good song! Sir Meow Mix. That's what they're going to call it.
I've already suggested the title, and we already know the tune.
Everybody wants to be half cat. Yeah.
Meow Rio.
Good. I'm glad my PR team is spinning this good.
If nothing else, it may not get you cured, but it'll get you lots of groupies that want to be half cat.
You got any milk,
None
Jack?
of them that want to
Got
fuck
any
you,
milk?
though, because
I think
cat
I'd like some
penises
milk.
have spines.
Cats like milk, right? I don't even know what cats like. You got any catnip? That's what I should be asking.
I feel like we're missing someone.
You got any
Where's
sweet
Sneaky
catnip?
guy? Where's Sneaky
Mr.
McGerman?
Denotched.
Did he
Denotched.
teleport through a wall again?
Sneaky McGerman is missing.
What is it?
Wait,
Denatched?
It's Sneaky McDutch, dude.
Whatever.
Sneaky McDutch guy, we're fighting. Let's get to the thing.
There we go. I was underneath the dude.
Well, I'm not judging.
Whatever you need to do
Right.
to relax before the next competition. Back up.
Oh,
Fine.
Ace has his bonus actions back.
My health carried over. Good.
Introducing!
I'm gonna remove
You
your guys'
know
bardic
them!
inspiration.
You love them! They're always naked! Team Boom Sled Gang!
Do I have time to change into a bear?
The bone means penis.
Okay, this will be your... What is your transform into bear?
It gets back after a short or long rest.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
We're gonna change it. We're gonna change it to the Catman and the Bone Sled Gang.
Oh, good. Catman
Special
riding a
appearance by
bear.
Rat Lady that can turn into a rat bear. I don't even want to know what the stats on a rat bear are.
So, if
And
a
they're
rat bear,
fighting.
if a rat bear bites someone, Is there a chance of it turning them into part bear, or is it only part rat?
I think it's only part rat.
It's
Because it's
And
a bear
now,
with rat disease.
They're
So it can
all
only spread the rat disease.
confused. Team Grundle Puncher. Woo!
I can't believe you guys seeded them into the tournament.
I feel like it's a good time.
Oh Jesus, this is gonna get interesting.
All right, all you have to do is tell him you left the fruit snacks
There
in
it
the
is.
water.
There's
Well,
my initiative.
You
There
left.
it is.
No!
I rolled a fucking 1.
I rolled a 9.
All right, Ace, get your best persuasiveness out and
I'm on it.
tell him you left the fruit snacks in the water.
Of course. Of course.
Well, you know what to do.
I want to go last! Always and forever last.
I was first last time. Now I'm fucked.
I start purring out of spite.
You were bit like 20 minutes ago.
Right.
I said my moves.
I may be overreacting.
Quick, somebody throw a ball of yarn.
What's gonna happen is they're gonna be like, okay, here's the cure, and be like, hey, you know what? I might keep it.
Ace, does your wand also act as a laser pointer?
No, but it should.
It definitely should.
Hey, Riss, when that bear form, when you drop out of it, can you, like, I know you only can do that so many times, but does that reset on a short rest?
Yes.
Richmond
Uh,
sounds surprisingly
everyone-
like a half cat man.
Squeak, squeaking, squeak, squeaker.
Oh god, great.
I'm just thinking if
Now we have a
Wow.
bear that squeaks.
No.
It
That's-
swallowed a chew toy.
If we
No,
wanted to,
that-
no, it swallowed a dog that swallowed a chew toy.
That's the Emperor's New Groove.
If we wanted to use the
The-
thorns or something, you might need to drop bear.
The bars go
Yeah.
down. The first person to run out is the old man.
Is this the
It's
one?
Billy!
Is this the one that talks about his fruit snacks?
It
Yes.
is!
Okay, I was hoping to go before him, but oh well.
Billy!
Are you going to make a giant fruit snack appear in the
He's
sky?
going to.
I
Make
could.
Billy!
Yeah. Damn it, Billy! Not again! How many times do I have to kill you? And he jumps behind a pillar.
Damn it, Billy.
Oh wait, no, wait. As a bonus action, he. Where is it?
If he Grundle punches one of these statues, does it turn to flesh?
Don't want to know
I would-
that. I don't want to know that.
Wait. So, how does he turn into statues?
He doesn't. He punches someone in the. Well, he punched a dragon once in the Grundle, and it turned into a stone.
But that was on
Okay.
an airship. I don't know if that would count in an arena.
Yeah,
Right, he
something
did
about the
say
air
it only
pressure
works
might-
on airships, maybe.
Alright, he starts going, oh, alright, boys! Let's get those fruit snacks! And the end is turn.
Let's.
I
Get
feel like
those
he's
fruit
like
snacks.
the old people retirement home camp counselor or whatever that just like encourages everyone to take their pills.
He runs a summer camp for elderly people who are about to be molested.
Right.
Oh man.
Dan, you were definitely lumped in with the old people, just so you know. That's how good your initiative is. You're as spry as an old man.
I can't explain it. I can't explain. Last time I rolled a 20 and went third.
I don't even think I rolled my max when I had 23. And Decoy went before me. I think I had 22 and Decoy had 20.
Actually, we forgot again. I don't know who else it is besides me, but anybody with one of the special shields was supposed to roll twice for initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
shit.
It's Thalin and Corwin.
I'm gonna roll it again then, because damn it, can't be worse. Much better.
It's exactly the same.
No, my first one was 3.
Well, yeah, but as far as turn order goes, you didn't move up,
Oh, right.
I don't think.
No, I
Right.
moved up above. one of the old men.
You did move up 1 space.
Okay.
That's good.
All right, Fallon's turn.
I don't make the
Right.
difference.
I have moved to here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to hold an attack until someone comes within an enemy comes within visible range, which is 60 feet.
60 feet? Okay. All right. In turn?
Man. Whoop.
Yep.
That's not what I want.
Just holding that attack.
Jack
for now.
Song.
Alright, hold on a second while I figure out. I would have to stand there. Can I even make it there? That's 15. That's 15. Nope, I wouldn't make it there this turn. Okay, the range on Phantasmal? Yeah, it is 60. Okay.
Would you mind hitting the light for just a second? If you hit the light.
Yep.
Can't see what I'm doing.
I'm gonna jump out there. And then I'm
Okay.
going to hold my action, I'm gonna hold my attack until I can see an opponent come within range. I'm in Overwatch.
And what's your range?
For my range for Ray of Frost, which is basically really far. It's this entire region.
What is it?
I think it's
It's
120.
like 120.
Okay.
So basically, if I can... Oh, can I see someone right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm gonna hit that guy. This guy with Ray
Okay.
of Frost.
Can you see that guy? You can't. Well, you probably have partial cover. So yeah, you see him.
So yeah.
Which one is wearing the dragon bones, so we know which one Briswin's gonna stop and steal the armor off of?
None of them are wearing dragon bone.
They're all just wearing fancy
Alright.
plate, I think.
Ray of
They're all wearing
Frost.
full plate.
I also whisper elf butt as I point the wand
The
towards.
shot hits. Just 1 damage, and the guy is slowed.
You're aggravating his arthritis, Ace.
Yeah, I am. Gotta take every
That
advantage. I
really
can get.
makes my joints hurt.
And then I'm
Angel.
gonna throw Bardic Inspiration on Rio, and I'm gonna be like, Rio, it's not so bad being half a cat. It'll be fine, maybe. Just think of all the fish you'll get to eat on the open sea.
Yeah, man, I do like fish. No, that's the cat talking!
Well, the cat part of you is inspired. It's filled with
You may take
determination.
half of Arctic inspiration.
Oh, good, you found him
enter?
already.
Alright, Rio's turn.
Meow.
Now inspired by his love for fish.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by Meow Mix.
Right, you're sponsored
Sell
by
Sheepskin condoms.
No, we're not sponsored by Sheepskin Condoms.
Orcus Fadius.
Orcus Fadius might use sheepskin condoms.
I'm
I hope
gonna-
we never know.
By
Gonna-
looking at him, I think he just used
Okay.
sheep as condoms.
Are they French ticklers at
I'm
that
gonna
point?
use my bonus action to say elf butt.
They're New Zealand
Okay.
ticklers.
New Zealand.
Your sword bursts
Apologies
into
to all
flame.
those in New Zealand.
You can call them Kiwis. It's not offensive.
Shouldn't you be in the fields with your flock?
Later, Maction. Take care, man.
Take care, Maction.
I don't know. I don't know what. time
Goodbye,
it is.
stranger.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna meow a little.
Mr. Knox, what are you doing?
Just don't.
I am running so
Okay.
far away. And then I hide.
Okay.
I got. Ooh, I rolled it nicely.
Jesus Christ.
They do not know where you are.
Woo!
Enter.
I don't know where you
Damn.
are.
Right?
And I can see you.
I'm standing next to you, and I'm not sure I've ever known you. I don't realize anyone is missing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action until someone's in the turn.
There's just an empty space to the
range.
right of me. I don't understand.
When someone is in range of an empty spot on the map, then I'm going to attack them.
Okay. Risswin's turn. What's she doing?
She's gonna spend her turn looking
It
for
is the-
cheese.
Spears.
And munching on that dog that swallowed a sweet.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I can go 40, right?
Yes.
Should I try and draw them out?
You really don't want to let them be able to attack you right out of the gate. You might want to seek some cover. Not that there's cover to be had. We really didn't leave you anywhere to stand.
She's a giant bear.
She can stand right there.
I can stand right there.
I would think. I mean,
Yep.
you got 3 squares.
You
here.
can probably
I mean,
get
you might-
partial cover here, maybe. But I don't know.
You would only have half cover.
Alright.
That's more than the cover she has now.
Yeah.
Concur.
Enter.
She has
Yeah,
full
I'm
cover.
trying to stay on the platform a little bit more.
Okay. Let's see here. It's
Good.
his
Your center
turn.
of gravity's up on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would like to save my action until one of them is within striking distance.
Okay. He's gonna move out.
Ow!
Duck behind
Yes.
here. Corwin's turn.
Can I just take a nap? These old people are making me feel sleepy.
I really don't want to get old disease.
I really don't want to be Grundle punched.
Well, somebody's still got to be the bait.
I really want to kill an old person.
Gotta cross that off my bucket list. Kill
You
an
rolled
old
such
guy.
a good, such a good stealth check. All you have to do is jump out and say "boo."
Oh, my heart! Oh.
I have no ranged weapons. I have no spells.
Do they have to make a constitution check every round to make sure that they don't have a stroke?
Yes, but it's rolled in secret.
I will instead shout at the old man that we've talked to before. I've got your fruit snacks over here, Grandpa. Come get them.
No, they're in the water.
You
Fruit
motion.
snacks are in the water.
God damn it, Billy! Stop stealing my fruit snacks!
No, Grandpa.
We're gonna take all your fruit snacks.
I'm gonna hold my attack action in case
you you lift up your sword and shield and go, guess where they're at?
I got your fruit snacks.
I oiled them
right
up for
here.
Right, by the way, before we came back out here, everybody re-lubed, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Oh yes,
of course.
We all greased up.
Gotta get that advantage to dick grapples.
It's not only the dick I oiled this time.
Dick
The Grundle.
grapples.
You got to oil the grundle with these guys, so if they try and punch it, it just slips off.
This guy has a movement speed of 40.
The Grundle grapple.
No, he's 20. But he dashed.
Oh, okay. So he uses full round to move.
Right.
Okay.
They all essentially use their full round to move.
All right.
Alright. It is the knight's turn.
Oh, please go there. Please.
Maybe not things you want to say out loud.
No,
Right?
it'll be fine.
He's going to stand out in the center and then bring up his shield. And wait, does he have a shield? No, he has a great sword. Right? Yeah. and brandishes his giant sword and says, "Damn it, Billy! You come here and you give me those fruit snacks right now!" Fallon's turn.
Do we draw a line in the sand?
That was if he had stepped into that set of squares, my spell would have gone off.
Right, and we don't need it anymore. That was the held action. So now you can move and do shit. Shit and do move. Either way.
Maybe
However
I
you
will pull a
feel.
jackass and move while shitting.
Be like that cat I saw in the video.
I can do that. I'm gonna become a cat.
Well, you have to stand on the toilet and reach over and put your front paws on the tub, and then while you're stretching across, accidentally take a shit on the floor and have it scare you like a cucumber. 'Cause that's what's in the video.
You're fucking with me. There's a video of a cat who got scared by its own shit because it thought it was a snake.
Thought it was a cucumber.
Oh,
if you haven't seen the videos of people throwing cucumbers at cats, it's hilarious. They don't know what
They don't even have to throw them. They just like the cat will be like looking this way,
Right.
and they'll set a cucumber down on the other side of the counter. And as soon as the cat notices it, it flips the fuck out and jumps like
Yeah.
8 feet in the air.
I would guess it's because it thinks it's a snake because it's green. It's
maybe
an elongated green.
Or it's
thing.
just something. That
Okay, what's Fallon doing?
Or cats ate cucumbers.
Fallon
Well,
has moved. Is he going to cast a spell?
only science could really tell us.
Do
You
that
can't
thing
hit those two because they have full cover. These two, just fine.
Now you do that voodoo that you do so well.
I'm gonna try.
And where's a Fishman High Priest when you need it?
Mm-hmm. Could have thrown a whale at him. Spiritual whale.
All right. I'm gonna wait on that. Next turn, I'll be doing fancy things. For now, I'm just gonna have pretty lights come out on the night guy,
Okay.
the one who's missing his fruit snacks.
It hits.
Woo! First damage.
He's singed for 2 damage. Damn it, Billy! Enter.
Yes.
Okay, Jack Smokesong's turn.
All right. Let's see. Yeah,
What did
that's
Fallon do?
perfect. I'm going to step in behind Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I did 2 damage.
And then I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on the knight.
Okay.
And my illusion is going to take the form of a giant, like, fruit snack. Like, the biggest, most delicious fruit snack that this old man has ever seen, floating just 5 feet off of the fucking stage. Right here.
So he can't see.
Oh, shit, right. He has to be able to... Well, yeah, I guess right here, then.
Why don't you just put it, like, right here, so they all can see it?
Oh, yeah.
It only affects one person, right?
Right. So, yeah, let's do that. I'll put it right there. Just 5 feet off of the ring. There's a giant floating fruit snack.
Hang on. If you put it there, will he see it? He's not facing that way. Notice it?
Yeah, that's true. Well, so I can cast it and then as a free action turn to him and say, "Is that a giant fruit snack behind you?" But he might not turn around. So I can just put it right there. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically within his field of view, he sees
right.
this giant
fruit snack.
Fruit snack.
All right,
Oh, fuck. I forgot it's a huge one because it has a lot of rules.
it's fine. He looks over in that direction, and he says, "Damn it, Billy! You can't fool me like that again. I know that's an illusion."
Damn.
So he's got good intelligence. Or rolled really well.
Or he knows there's nothing. There's no such thing as a giant floating fruit snack.
I don't know. Well, to the terms of the spell, it would make him believe that there is such a thing and that it's right there.
You're talking about a guy who fully believes he punched a dragon in the grundle and turned it into stone.
That is a good point.
I believe that.
I believe it too, honestly. And I'm going to give Corwin inspiration. I'm going to be like,
Alive.
Corwin, you know what you must do. Take his fruit snacks. Take them and throw them into the water. And also stab him. Maybe a little. But not deadly.
He doesn't have his bag on him. He doesn't have his fruit snack bag.
yeah, I know. But I'm just like, metaphorically throw his fruit snacks into the river.
Cut off his balls.
Right.
Cut off
I
his
can't
balls.
kill him, but I can damn sure castrate him.
Right. If we've learned anything from the rules, it's that life-altering injuries don't matter. As long as they're not dead.
Right. And let's face it, at his age, he probably doesn't need those things much anymore.
All right.
End turn? Rio's turn.
Be glad there's no such thing as laser pointers in this world. Be fucking useless.
Oh, there might be.
All right.
Wonder if anyone's ever checked if rats care about laser pointers. I imagine the reaction would be opposite, but
Right.
That was a level 2 spell for nothing. I honestly thought he was going to go for it.
Son of a dick.
Stand there. And I hold my action. I will make an attack. Or I can just do my attack. Can I do attack and bonus? I don't know how that works.
What do you mean?
So if he comes in range, as far as holding things, can I hold? Do I just hold an attack? Can I hold
You
an
just
attack and a
hold an action.
Okay, so I'll hold an action.
Be your normal attack setup. You just hold it.
Right, that's what I'll do. If anyone, gets in melee range. All of this.
Mr. Denacht, what are you doing? You sneaky,
Denacht!
sneaky bastard.
Dave.
Super sneak, super sneak. I believe that's exactly where I'm going to go.
Okay. I doubt he'll make this because yours was what, 30?
Yeah.
31 if he had advantage.
Right?
Yep, he doesn't see you. So you sneak over there real fast. Just whoosh.
All fast like.
All fast like. All sneaky sneak.
What do these guys look like? The ones that look like Hulk Hogan.
They look like the other one.
Old men in plate mail. They are wielding dual axes.
Dual axes.
Good.
That's just...
Keep in mind, Decoy, that if you're going around this end, all he's got to do is fucking push you. So you might want to try, even though this guy will see you, going around this end. And I'm not...
At least the flanking. I really want to do something, but I kind of need... I'm not a frontline guy. I need somebody else up here.
How good are you at climbing?
Actually, I have a... I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my bonus action, take
a dash action?
to dash, and then climb up on here. Because my thief thing gives me second story work, so climbing no longer costs extra movement. In addition, you make a running jump distance cover increases by a number of feet equal to your dexterity modifier. Yeah, I make it.
A athletics check.
Also, keep in mind that he might be able to see you, and he could probably see you. I don't really know if I could see someone 20 feet up from where he's standing or not.
Can I do an acrobatics check?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, you climb up there.
Okay. And then I'm just chilling out up here with my 30 sneak, and
He's up on the corner of the ring.
What's the bear gonna do?
This might be time for the power
brown bear,
elbow.
what do you see?
RKO out of nowhere.
I see old people staring at me.
I'm just saying, he could do like a 20-foot drop on the people's elbow into Hulk Hogan.
I don't think my bear can be sneaky to get close.
That's
really.
fine. I just don't want to be the first one to rush in.
Yeah, charge him.
You can climb on that pillar and swat down airplanes.
Though the one thing I would recommend is possibly hold your running. Well, you'd have to hold your whole turn. I was gonna say possibly hold it because they all go before any of us but Corwin get to go again.
So I
So
can
if you
just
rush in, they all get to hit you before we come in to help.
Yeah, but
also
her bear HP is completely temporary.
Yeah, but her AC's not great.
Right, and if it hits 0, both parts of her are unconscious.
No, if it hits 0, then she turns back into a dwarf, and then she can cast bear form again.
Oh, this whole time I was under the impression if she actually hit 0, then she was unconscious regardless of what form she was in.
No.
I thought that too. Apparently no.
If I
So what
If
you're
I
saying
hit-
is
if I
I
take
never
her-
have to heal her again.
No.
if I take say I'm at like 4 health as a bear, and I take 10 damage, I would then turn into a dwarf, and I would take 6 damage as a dwarf.
Right.
Yes.
She would have to deplete that health bar and deplete whatever her health bar is.
Right.
She
So
would
she's
have
got
to
like
get hit by
70
decoy.
health.
Decoy would have to crit her.
Do I die?
If I held my action from before, and I'm holding my turn this time, does that mean I can use both?
Anything you hold is immediately wasted when it's your turn again. If you haven't used it by the time your turn starts.
You can hold your turn till like after Corwin goes, or till, and that essentially will make will put your initiative from like an 8 to a 6 if you want to be between them, right? That's how that works.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could hold it all the way till after all of them go if you want to. The last one to go.
I'll do that. I'll be the last one to go.
So make it like an 18 and put her in front of me, I guess.
Well, make it a 1. Put her.
You want to be the last person to go, or the last person on your team to go?
Do you want to go after Corwin or after everyone else on the field is gone?
It's totally an option at this point because
After the other team.
Okay.
Right. Going first doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
That would
You are
still-
now at the bottom of the initiative order.
Okay.
It's the bandit's turn. He's going to. So he's gonna run up to here and hold his turn. Corwin's turn. And hold an action.
That dwarf did.
Mia of many struggles with electronics has left us.
Steve.
No, I'm back. Sorry.
Come
It's
back.
fine. What do you think? You gonna
You're
go
not
somewhere?
going through a pillar, apparently.
I'm thinking
Touch
about
someone?
which way I want to go here.
Go reach out and touch someone.
Do these
Reach
guys look like they
out
have
and
ranged
touch
weapons
me.
at all?
None of them look like they have range weapons.
They're old men. Their perception's for shit.
Alright, then I'm gonna come right here,
Okay.
and I will hold my action if anyone comes close enough to attack.
Okay. This guy's gonna go. Yeah, I guess he'll go right here. So the two of you kind of like look at each other and like get your weapons ready, but no one's actually moving forward. Just kind of staring at each other.
I was about to make some remark about you two like turning around and flashing your asses under your kilts, but he's got full plate and you're already flashing all your action.
Right.
This guy is going to hold as well. It is now the bear's turn.
Now, if you would like to rush in and cause some damage, would be a good bet.
Alright, before you do that, oh wait, no, this is the, let's see. Here we go.
Good. Give him
Okay.
rat disease.
One, two, three. Okay. So as you charge in, he swings his weapons at you, and then you just nimbly dodge out of the way, and then he kind of like boots you in the nose for 5 damage. He, however, does take that crit for 13 damage. But he does nimbly dodge, but your claws just get caught on his armor and does nothing.
I'm so confused, but okay.
So he held his action, right, to attack anyone that got into range. You got into range, so then he attacked you, right, with his attack, and then you did your attack. Your bite hit and crit, but your claws missed.
Damn, okay. Thank you.
All right.
I wanted plate.
Oh wait, actually, So actually, what happened was the old man, the knight, shouts out, "Here, good old fellow old man! I don't remember your name. We're all old." And then the other guy's like, "Yeah, I should hit her real good." And actually, one of those hits does hit you, and you take an additional 4 points of damage.
Okay, so 9 total.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
End turn?
And turn.
Alright.
Ignore the circle.
Okay. Alright, the knight's gonna walk up. Corwin gets his attack.
And this is a full attack round, right?
Yes, this is your action.
So first of all,
Mm-hmm.
I will use the bonus action to yell out.
You
but
don't have a bonus action.
How do I not have a bonus action?
You held
You just
an
action.
action. So
You
you
mean-
either held. You could have only held your bonus, or you could have held your attack action.
Oh.
You mean
You
free
could have
action?
instead last turn used your bonus action to say elf butts.
Well, I would have if I'd known that, but okay.
Wait.
Oh, that's why when I moved, I said elf butts.
Okay. I didn't realize that wasn't part of that whole sequence.
Right.
No, if you want to hold more than one type of action, you gotta hold your whole turn.
Right.
Oh. Well, that's shitty, but okay. Whatever.
Things to know for next time. Okay, so you're going to attack the knight with your 2 attacks.
Yes, I am.
Let's see.
So I guess you
The
just
first
ignore the
attack
fire.
just bounces off his armor, but the second one gets him in his leg and digs in deep. Ah, Billy, you bastard! I'll make you pay for that. And he
Yeah.
swings his. Wait a
Hang on.
second.
Hang on. I still have some things I can do
Okay.
because my things are part of the attack action.
Okay.
So well, actually, that doesn't. That's additional action on top of your regular action, so that wouldn't count. Would it? No, it wouldn't. Okay. Then. All right, for the first attack, I'm going to go ahead and use that inspiration
Okay.
and add 2 to it.
The hits.
Okay. And
So actually, both attacks hit him.
all right. Does anybody want to move up to half their movement speed to get within striking distance without taking an opportunity attack from this guy?
I will.
So you can move half your distance to get up close to him. You can't attack, but it'll put you, wherever you want to be there. Now that may be. I mean,
I feel like if you
You'd
move, you're
essentially
gonna have to
be
worry about
ending your
stealth.
turn outside of cover, and that would drop your stealth.
right.
Oh, never mind that.
I was thinking. I don't know if Rio would want to over here or not. I mean, you
How far
automatically-
How far can I move?
half of your move speed.
So just say
So
20.
if you wanted to come around and flank this guy, so that you'd have flanking next, when you go, I can give that to you. I don't know what your move speed is.
45. So basically, I can move 20.
20. Yeah.
Right. So I'm not getting there anyway.
Gotcha.
You could go there, and then on your turn, just take a 5-foot step here.
Now,
I thought there wasn't a 5-foot step in this version of D&D.
There isn't, but he can still take 5. He can still just walk 5 feet. It won't cause attack of opportunity because he's technically not leaving his threatened area. So you can move within the threatened area, but you can't leave it without causing attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
I found
So,
out.
so if I were standing here, and I wanted to fucking just lap him on my turn,
Mm-hmm.
here, and then here, and here,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yes.
All right.
You'd end up doing attack of opportunity here.
Right.
But-
Right. I could just hit you.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
No, because I don't want to take all their aggro. I feel like if I go stand here, they're all gonna come at me. But I will. No, does anyone else want to move?
Yeah.
I have the movement speed to get where I want on my turn. So.
Okay. Because it'll count for anybody. It's just this is the only guy that
Alright.
won't give attack of opportunities.
Then I'll go ahead and move right here.
All right. So that is maneuvering attack, which is that. And I'll take off all my things, and then that will enter
Okay.
my attack.
Right, your attack.
All right. So what's he doing to me?
Now he's going to attack you twice with his great sword. Both attacks hit. You take 7 damage and then 8 damage.
15.
So he swings his sword and hits you at the side, and then swings back and hits your other side. Damn it, Billy! It didn't have to be like this.
Shut up and get your fruit snacks, Grandpa.
You didn't even have to. Okay, Fallon's turn.
Alright. Just to double check my math here.
Yep, I wish I'd known about bonus action.
Yeah, alright. So moving here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am casting Spirit Guardians. Centered on us.
Okay.
15-foot radius. Anyone that I do not designate an ally, up to 6 people as allies, which would be my party. I'm designating everybody in my party as allies.
Yep.
Anyone otherwise that is currently in that or steps into it has to make wisdom save or take a fucking
That
damage.
you can see.
Right.
You
Is
cannot
there
see
another
what's
old
not.
man that's invisible?
No. No. It's people that you can see become targets that are your ally. You cannot currently see Mr. Denat. He is hidden too well.
Wait, so what happens if I enter that circle?
You
Bad
get hit.
things.
Don't
Yeah,
fucking
All right.
Real bad things.
hit this guy. from
Yeah,
there,
I have to
or
be able to
this guy
see the
from
person
there.
to denote
Do
them
not
as an
try
ally,
for this
so.
guy.
So if you are fine with that, then it works. They'll get hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be very careful, Mr. Denoct. Don't go
Okay.
in the circle.
How much damage is it?
By technicality, this square is safe for the record.
Right.
I couldn't make a circle not do that, but I will actually press the button to cast it, and then we will see. It is 18 radiant damage to anyone in it if they fail that save, and anyone that steps into it. Also, they all have their move speed halved while inside of it.
The knight saved. Let's see. The bandit failed, and the veteran saved.
Any of them
they
that
take
save,
half damage.
they take half damage unless they have some magical rogue-like ability to not.
Right.
Because I know there are some of those abilities in the world. I don't have them, but something. And that is an action. And I moved. And no one needs healing too bad.
You need an elf, but for any reason. I don't know what yours.
Oh wait, actually,
Because you can still bonus action if you needed to.
That's
the
the only
old man tells them, "Watch out! It's magic!" And the guy who didn't save saves instead.
fun. The only 2 bonus actions I have are either to heal somebody for something between like 6 and 12 damage, heal everybody for between 6 and 12 damage, but I only get 2 of those, or to do the Spirit Mace. And I don't know if I want to use the Spirit Mace yet, because it's a 2nd level spell. I might want to save that for next combat. Because I don't get any of my ship back until we're done with the tournament.
We only have one more fight after this, right? Or we have 2 more?
Right.
Just one more.
One more.
But
Yeah, I'm just
that,
letting you know.
that was a 3rd level spell that I just did.
Intern.
So yeah, I'm gonna end there for now.
Okay, Jack, smoke song. What are you doing?
Alright. I'm debating between using one of 2 spells, so let me think. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna bank it. I turn to fruit snacks and I'm like,
You are now experiencing the madness.
And cast Crown of Madness on it.
Okay, this is a charm effect.
This is correct.
Okay.
Is the old man an elf?
Let's see. He saves.
Come on. Alright, that's fine. Bonus action, I give my inspiration to the bear, and I'm like,
Rar, 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 rar.
I don't know what I said, I just said rar a bunch of times.
The bear is inspired by a jaunty tune of its home country.
And here I thought he was talking about my mother, but okay.
About what a wonderful woman she was and how well she taught you.
Indeed.
And you must do her good.
Yeah.
End turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Rio's turn.
I'm ready.
Also, I forgot to type in the duration on that spell. It's concentration 10 minutes.
Alright, I should be putting on the thing for concentration.
Yep. What was that one
I
again?
think we said this was concentration.
There. I'd be concentrating too, if not for the fact that none of my spells have stuck yet.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Do you want to use the there, or do you want to come around?
Fruit snacks?
No, I'm gonna do it here.
Okay.
I'm worried about getting caught between those guys.
You swing your sword and it bounces off his armor.
Okay.
If anyone's wondering what it looks like in my circle,
Swing
it's
it again and it just bounces off. This armor is very high quality.
Okay.
Very good stuff.
I'm going to punch him as my bonus action.
Okay. That's stuck.
Good. I'm going to spend a key point and make him roll for this.
Okay.
buddy I just hit.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
He fails. He is stuck.
Till the end of Rio's next turn.
I will. Right.
Oh wait, actually, he is not stuck.
Oh, he must be an asshole.
That's not real. Like, if he's an asshole, that's just a thing I added.
Yeah, I know. I was just making a joke.
Alright.
He responds to your punch with, "You can't even hit. That's not even anywhere near my grundle. What's wrong with you?"
Oh
dude?
wait, so my hit missed?
You hit, but it had no effect.
Well, he took damage.
He took damage.
Okay.
He
Alright,
made
I
it
am-
save them.
I was gonna say, if he can ignore 26 AC hits, we're gonna be
here
in
for a
trouble.
while.
Dead.
Intern?
Mr. Denox, note this and this are affected, so don't,
You
don't try and
see,
do
what is the image that is currently swirling around you?
If you're okay with it, it's supposed to either be angels, demons, or fae. But it says I can make it whatever I want as long as GM's go with it. Personally, I would just make it a fuck ton of little floating lights. You know, just like little symbols of Lathander all around me.
So like little balls of lights swirl around you in this like storm.
Yes, but allies
Smacking
can
into,
still
like
see
the
through
old
it.
men. Right. Mr. Denox cannot see through.
No, he's just like, where are all the light? What's going on? so many lights. He thinks a Pink Floyd show has opened right
All right.
here.
I'm gonna go there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack.
All right. Can they factually not see through it, or?
That's not an effect of the spell. It's just I would
Okay.
assume it's like semi-distracting, but it's
Right.
you know.
Okay. So you have advantage on this attack. That's a hit. It's also sneak attack.
Yep. Okay,
So you
30 damage.
beam him in the back of the head, and he crumples to the ground unconscious.
Alright. And then I'm going to use
Jump.
my
Give him the people's pommel, I guess.
the people's
He
pommel.
hits
The
the
people's
ground.
pommel.
Can you spell what the Noct is cooking?
The knock! And then I'm going to use my bonus action to dash back up here.
Make another climb check. You fail and end up prone.
What?
You have you're a cat burglar, but you also have like no climbing gear on you, and you're naked.
Right, you got no pythons, no boots, no anything.
Parts of you are in fact covered in oil.
Right. I would have guessed you tried to climb back up where you climbed before, and it was all slippery.
It's just like a snail trail.
I was just picturing him trying to use his dick to climb up the thing, and it failed.
Right,
Oh,
I
he's
sleight
so
of hand
right.
my dick up.
I'm gonna sleight of hand my dick. I got an 18 on that one.
So you fall back on, you fall down, land on your back, but then wiggle your dick around, and the crowd's like, yeah, he totally meant to do that.
Yeah.
It's
now you're just
all
laying-
about crowd approval.
Now you're just laying down jerking off is what's happening.
No.
But
like
nobody can see the hand that's actually
Right,
jerking
no
him
one
off.
can
Right,
see
it
the
looks like
hands
his dick is
moving
like-
the dick. It's like his dick is prehensile or something.
Enter?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. This man is going to attack the bear. So he swings once, twice, and then kicks you. And let's see, your AC is 11. So his first slice hits you, his second slice goes awry, and then he kicks you, which hits you right in the nose again. So you take 6 damage from the first slice and 5 damage from the boot to your nose.
We need to get you some nose armor.
What is
Like-
on him and my nose?
Like a big ass like plate mail muzzle, but you know, with a flap so you can still growl at things and bite.
He
I was definitely
is
just thinking
actually
the thing off
going
of Mad
to
Max.
round
Well,
to here.
she wouldn't be able to bite
Right,
if
one,
that were the
two,
case.
No. It just covered his nose. Wait one.
Mad Max? No, he had like bars like this.
So,
Wait one.
yeah, okay. He sits there. Corwin's turn.
Yes, it is.
Dark is trying to keep us on track. I applaud you, sir, for this uphill battle you have.
All right.
If there were such a thing as an alternate voice channel that
That
we
one.
could just like touch a button and be off character chatting, that would be fantastic.
Alright, I posted a picture in, whatchamacallit.
Don't say they're not safe for work. I swear to God.
Oh, that guy. I
That
thought you
guy.
meant Mad Max.
No.
So Corwin has moved.
I've moved. I'm going to attack this asshole.
Alright.
Before I do, I'm going to use my bonus action to say elf butts.
Alright. Fantastic. You say elf butts. Fire shoots from your sword. You swing it, and
Oh,
critical
that crit!
hits.
God damn.
Do I need to swing again?
Uh,
We've We crit twice in one session? What is this? What are these dice?
Right?
What is his max HP? That is more than half of his HP.
But you were hitting him with the flat side of the
Well,
blade.
Right. It was
so
non-lethal
he's perfectly
damage.
fine.
Okay.
He's perfectly fine.
So he's more than half down.
Correct.
Somebody should move.
So I will take one more attack because I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna miss most likely, so let's do precision attack.
Oh, I was gonna say you're gonna need a high roll on your inspiration. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's
Oh
like
yeah, that's an
a
8.
hit. That is a hit.
22 more.
And on the dot, he's brought down to 0. You slap him with your sword, and he goes falling over.
Cool. Now, I didn't use my full move. Can I still...
Yes.
Okay. So then I'm going to step here.
Okay.
And because there's no limit, this... Well, actually, oh yeah, I can take an additional action on top of my regular action. So I will use action surge.
Does he have... Oh. Actually...
What?
That's been happening a lot this time.
Right.
I'm sorry.
these old men have a lot of like caveats to their lives.
Now I'm nervous.
They actually do. That attack did not hit him because he uses his reaction to use the parry action, which increases his AC by 2.
So
You could do your inspiration on top of
use
what
your
you did.
inspiration.
You could do the inspiration.
Didn't I use my inspiration?
No, you
still
use
on your
precision
character.
attack.
No, I
Use
I mean last
inspiration.
round. I don't want to cheat it if I used it. I thought I used it.
I don't remember
you
it.
saying
The
that.
8 is an inspiration. His precision attack should have been a different, unless your precision attack is also a D8.
I think Ace gave it back to you with your saying you used it. I think he gave it back to you.
I did give it back to you during this combat.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll
Oh,
add the
then
inspiration
roll.
to it.
If it's a 2 or higher, you hit, and he's down. All right, hit. He's down.
Okay. Now
It's a D8.
I will step here. I'll use D8 next time. Just keep reminding me of that because I'm so used to the 6.
Okay, then you step there. Use
now I'll
action
use
surge.
action surge and go ahead and take an attack on him.
Mm-hmm. You get another 2 attacks.
And whoever's in charge of the ace bonus action reminder,
Jeez.
Nice.
add 1d8 to the end of it.
That's 3 crits.
Wow.
Shit.
This night.
Dark, can you redo all my weapons, please? Because obviously I've been doing something wrong. Just like rub them with your dice juice or something.
Dice juice.
Yeah, that's.
How many of you used this combat, Ace?
I've used 2. I had 1 on Rio, 1 nope, 3. I used 3 this combat.
I have not been keeping up with it this combat. I'm sorry. I'm a bad secretary.
That's okay.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
He succeeds.
Is
So
that
he
his
takes 9.
saving throw?
Or is it? Oh no, that's from that. Okay, I thought it was his turn.
Well, then
already.
I get to do this again.
That's
Almost
a hit.
crit. which
He is down. Slap him. He goes flying across the stadium as well.
Sorry, guys. I meant to leave some for you.
No,
you know
I'm
what?
good.
You can
I
take
took
all of
one
them.
down. I took one down and I jerked off. I'm happy this round.
Well, there's still a guy fighting
yeah.
the bear. If no one's noticed,
Right?
I
no,
have
I know.
noticed.
he's
he's up there.
part pillar apparently. But
I know he's up there.
He's standing next to the pillar.
That's all I've got.
I would. Could I say to the bear, "Hey bear, you should try and
It's
push
the
him.
bear's turn.
You should try to push him one square that way."
I don't think you can push sideways.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, I mean, it's a bear swiping her paw.
If
That's
anybody
a big movement.
if anybody wants to move, I can have you move half your move speed. If anybody wants
Right here, I'm prone. I need a movement action.
Okay, we could do that.
I would say do that. I don't know what he's gonna do with his turn, or if he's gonna get another turn.
Because I can, if
I'll be able
he's
to move
still
on my
alive,
turn.
I can move. I can get to that guy next turn.
You know you can't run through that circle, right?
Yeah, I know. I can run around. If I dash, I can get all the way around and I can attack.
Well, that circle's about to move to include him.
As long as I can attack from like this side, then I'm happy. Because with the bear there next to him, I'm gonna do massive damage.
All right. Well, then get up.
You're prone.
And just for fun, it
While
doesn't
you're
matter.
standing up from prone causes you to lose half of your movement.
That would add to the last damage. It doesn't matter. But
So I get to move a whole 10 feet. Yay.
well, that's fine. But I mean, it gets you up and ready to move for your next turn.
Yeah.
All right. I end my turn.
Okay, it's the bear's turn.
Roar!
The bear roars.
I assume that means fuck you and the shitty nut horse sex camel you rode in on.
Right.
You've got inspiration.
The bear
And I use
bites down.
inspiration.
Their teeth pierce the old man's armor. Yeah?
What can I use inspiration on?
On that clause.
You can use it on the claw. Now, I don't know what their AC is, but it's pretty high, so you're gonna have to roll real high. So, you know, rub
he
your
says that the
lucky
fight hits,
testicle
so
or whatever.
18 hit.
If you've got a lucky nipple or whatever, rub that. Oh, never
Your
mind.
claw still misses. Even thinking about that wonderful tune from your homeland is not enough to break through his armor. Enter.
Well, the bite hit, right?
The bite hit, yes.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Intern.
Alright, it's Thalen's turn.
Thalen, why are you dragging? That's weird. Alright, it's gonna go there, which select the circle. Moves here.
Oh, good.
Alright. He give me the attack or the damage of the spell.
It's 18 unless I cast it again. I can cast it again.
It was 18 before, so I would assume it still would be.
Right, I just need to what's the save though?
It's Wisdom 15.
He saves, so he takes 9 damage.
I believe it's 15. I'll press it again. Yeah, it's 15. Okay. Alright. So he will take 9, whether it's right now or whether it's on his turn, whichever. It's 9 damage. And then how would using a reach weapon of tentacles over a bear work?
Tentacle raid?
I'm assuming I'd have like disadvantage.
You would have
or something,
disadvantage.
but it's theoretically possible.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoops.
I'm sorry, bear. I gotta use the weapon once. I gotta. I haven't used it the whole time.
So make 3 attacks with it.
Nice. Oh, disadvantage.
Natural
One is bad.
A miss, and a hit. So he takes 4 bludgeoning damage.
Now, do you do that twice?
The bear takes 2 bludgeoning damage, and the last one just misses.
Sorry, bear. I will heal you whenever you would like.
Got violated by tentacles.
Don't worry, she shaved first.
God damn it.
It's important.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Jack Smoke Songs.
I have to think about what I'm doing here.
Oh, before I finish this, taste this. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that. I'm going to move up to here
32, 34.
and cast Ray of Frost. Point blank
All right.
range. Excellent.
Very nice.
That's a miss.
Okay.
So your shot reflects off of his armor and hits the statue next to you. It's now slightly frosted.
I wanted to thunder wave him off, but I don't think there was a position that I could get into to do it.
That's good.
Unfortunate. Alright. Bonus action. No,
It's
actually,
good.
I'm good on bonus action. In turn.
It's Rio's turn.
Rio's turn. Kick his ass.
Her name is Rio.
Yeah,
Who
I
was a
fucking get there.
showgirl?
I was never that I remember.
His name is
You
Rio
can walk
and
through the
he
circle, Wolf,
dances
just so
on
you
the
know.
sand.
Right, but
And you can walk through the bear.
His
Just
name
don't
is
stop in the
Rio.
bear.
Right.
You can get there if you go to a 50.
No respect.
You could climb up the pillar and then do the people's.
All right, you could do his key point into dashing.
I guess I could go on the pillar.
I don't know. Yeah, it's up to you.
You'd have to make a climb check.
You'd also have to have enough movement left to drop down on him, unless you just brought a rock with you to drop on him or something.
It just. All right, sword.
I fall on
Do
it.
your work. There. Yeah, I'm actually going to use a key point. It's a key point and my bonus action.
It worked for Christian Bale when he did so with a chainsaw in a
Right?
stairwell.
Oh my god, that fucking movie.
I love that movie.
So brilliant. I don't care if what's-his-face Burgess hated it.
16. Why is my AC 16 all of a sudden?
Is that higher or lower than it should be?
It's 20 on my screen.
All right. Did I just change decoy shit?
What did you change?
Why did you have decoy shit?
Decoy's AC is now 20.
Yes! I'm alright with this.
This is wrong. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Why do I have key points now?
No, you don't. Don't worry about
You
it.
have merged into one being.
Okay.
Fusion.
So I
Rio
can
Denoct.
I can
Rio
move
Denoct.
90. 25 and 35 is not 90. So I'm gonna put myself here,
Okay.
and then I will attack him
With
All
advantage.
right.
with my sword. No, with my sword.
That's a hit.
Advantage.
I don't know if I get
Yeah.
advantage.
you do
I get
because
advantage.
flanking, because the bear.
Right.
All right, I'm going to give stunning strike a try.
Okay.
If I can find it, there it is. Well, he's got to roll a 15.
Constitution. He fails. He is now stunned.
If he's stunned, can the bear just pick him up in his mouth and in her mouth and then drop him over the edge? Just be like,
Uh,
duh.
What does stunned mean? Can I drag him and push him into the water?
Let's see, what is done?
25.
Stunned. A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak, and is unaware of its surroundings. The creature drops whatever it's holding and falls prone. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage. Any attack... Oh wait, that's unconscious. Whoops. Some creatures incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saves. Attack rolls against this creature have advantage.
Grappling is a strength check, isn't it?
Yeah, I would think that fits into there, right?
If you can, yeah.
It's strength athletics, yes.
Drag him off.
So someone can grapple a stunned person without any difficulty. Theoretically, as long as they don't, critic fail their roll.
No, I'm literally just straight up asking. I use 60. I have a total of 90. Can I just push him into the water?
Like just pull him off the edge? I'll say sure.
Okay.
Alright. Sweet.
So you grab him, you drag him, and you just throw him off into the water. Sploosh.
Alright, just a time update. I don't want to be negative.
Over!
It is 9 o'clock. I wasn't sure who wanted to stop or anything. If we wanted to stop, we can do the last one next week. Or...
This would be a good point, right?
I'm okay with doing half hour, 45 minutes. I wouldn't want to go more than that.
Right.
My main concern would be...
Do you think we could knock out the last 1.5 hours, 45 minutes?
It's going to be up to Ace and Wolf, really.
You guys would have to really focus on combat and just do it, right?
Yeah,
that would have to be it.
That's not as fun as the shenanigans we pull, and we'd have to skip the whole whatever we're going to be doing in the bathhouse.
Right.
So let's just do the bathhouse, and then immediately jump into the last round next week.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Team Bone Sled Gang!
I raise my arms in the air, triumphant and naked, and I'm nodding. I'm gonna be a cat!
I point my sword at the crowd and
Oh my god!
Orcus Thaddeus! Remember, with weapons these good, you don't need armor, and by the gods are they proving it.
But you'll still turn into a cat!
I point my sword at the crowd and kind of point it right at the that chick from Dragonia.
The Draconian
Not really
princess?
obviously, but that's where I'm pointing.
I start a chant. Meow, meow, meow,
Meow.
meow.
Not a cat. Not a cat.
Good callback. We should do that again soon too.
Yeah, we should. They've changed a good bit.
Oh,
Alright, I want to know what's down here. Oh, I moved the wrong person.
well,
Jib.
It happens. You're welcome for the key points.
I want to know what's down here next to the bar.
Listen, I just want to see the sword.
Oh.
Alright, just open the chest and let me see it.
Turn order, please.
I'm going to walk in on all fours.
Is that a kitchen?
And start rubbing my naked body on this man's legs. And purring.
Do I exist? Where the hell am I? I don't even see me.
So Mr. Danak sees a kitchen with
Make
a
it
chef.
damage.
you
All
were
right,
there.
I'm
I
not-
don't know where you went.
I'm clearly stealthed,
Mhm.
right?
Whatever, I'm there.
Oh,
I'm
you're,
gonna steal-
you're here.
What are you doing?
And then I'm going to take said food over to the observation room and watch who we're the fuck
Okay.
we're going to fight. Because I feel like that's important right now.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh god, don't get caught.
Please don't get us kicked out.
26.
Oh.
Okay, you get out. No one saw you.
If you asked them for food, you would just get the food. It's for the combatants. What is wrong with you? Is what I would say if I had seen anything.
Yeah, I have a 30 stealth.
It's kind of like the opening of Baldur's Gate. The first Baldur's Gate when you're walking around in Candlekeep. Can't believe I remember that. While you're walking around, Kirk was running around on his character as a rogue and spent like 3 hours running around pickpocketing every person. Quick save, quick load, pickpocket. Quick save, quick load, pickpocket. Over and over. Stole from every chest. Stole from like everything. Everything in town to clean it out. Took him about 3 hours. I made a paladin and walked in. Every single person I talked to,
and I don't know who they are,
gave me everything in their inventory. Everyone I talked to was just like, "You're a paladin. You're awesome. You're gonna save the town. Here, have all of these things." Like, I had the exact amount of gold and the exact inventory he did, and it took me 15 minutes to walk around town. But he had more fun.
So the next fight is between who is it? Team Common Heroes and Team Outsider. Team Outsider wins using their psychic brain powers. There's some team I'm missing because they're not here. I don't know what happened to them, but it's Team Dragon Blooded versus whoever the fuck that was supposed to be.
The witch hunter, the witch, and the other people?
Maybe, I don't know, but Team Dragon Blooded wins, whoever the fuck they were.
Team Outsiders, wasn't it? Or not
Team
Outsiders.
No, Team Outsiders is Psychic Punch
The,
people.
the psychic guys, yeah. Didn't they?
So question, if that means that there are currently 3 teams that are undefeated, what happens next round?
Super melee. We all go in.
There we go.
3 teams enter, 1 team leaves.
Every team for themselves.
Apparently, the team that I had missing was a witch and a bunch of children, supposedly. I have just been text messaged this by Mia.
Oh, come on. And we can't kill the children? I want to kill the children team.
You already killed a bunch of children.
Right, I remember them.
What?
No, I don't.
No, he lost children. He didn't kill them.
He saved the children.
His previous character killed them.
My previous character killed children.
He saved the children, but not the British children.
And ravished old ladies.
But anyways, that team, which is apparently children and a witch, have lost to Team Dragonblood.
Alright.
I'm not looking forward to fighting them. I mean, I am, but my character isn't.
Oh, I can't wait to tear up some dragons.
Yeah, I know you're itching for
Oh,
that.
this shit's gonna go down. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Them.
Does Dan
get there's
advantage on everything during that fight?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 finalists. You know what that means. Next up is the Super Melee. Woo! Super Melee.
We're gonna.
Would your spear that I totally don't know you have, if you had it right now, would it work against Dragonborn?
If I had it, no. But I wouldn't use it.
Because in 4th
3
edition,
teams will enter, 1 team will leave.
in 4th edition, Dragonborn counted as dragons for any magical effects that enhance or hurt dragons. I don't know if that's true in 5th edition. Because, 5th edition changed a lot of shit to not make it an MMO.
It would really be academic because I wouldn't waste it on them.
I'll say yes.
Limited uses?
1 shot.
Oh.
Right.
I did not know that. I just thought it was forever. Anytime you hit a dragon with it, you do extra damage, 1d20.
It's originally what I thought too, but it's not.
No.
Ow. 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 I'm touching flaming things. It hurts.
Once used, it is destroyed.
Which sucks, but I understand.
Right.
Way too powerful otherwise.
I guess I would have watched the fights to see more about Team Dragon Blooded. And
Well, if you watch fights, you're not resting, correct?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
full health.
Right.
I'm good. Oh no,
I'm-
wait! I need
Right.
my inspirations. Shit, that's right.
Right.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm
I am.
chilling.
I'm resting. I'm resting. I'm resting.
Can I go eat instead?
Sure.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna head to the tavern.
Me too.
I have full health and
Alright,
gain nothing from
team-
short rest, but I still hang
Team
out
Tom
in the
and Hero
healing pool.
lost, so Beatrice isn't there anymore.
Aw.
Oh, what did the guy say about me rubbing up on him?
Which guy?
The official.
Oh, were you?
He walked up to him on all fours and started rubbing his body against him and purring.
Sir, please stop, sir. No, you're getting oil on me, sir. Please stop.
Sorry. I stand up and compose myself. It's the horrible cat disease I got.
Go clean yourself. You have to go lick yourself.
I still don't see the supervisor or have heard any sort of ruling on whether you're going to attempt to
Sir,
cure me
we
of the
will-
horrible disease.
We will see to your predicament as soon as the tournament is over.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny you think it's just my predicament. Our, as I'm walking away, our predicament.
You're not trapped with a man with cat disease. The cat disease is trapped with you. That's how that works.
Are these wooden benches?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to sit somewhere where I think it is least likely for my ass to get a splinter.
You sit down in a chair at the bar?
Okay. Are those padded?
Yes.
Oh,
Good.
well then I'm definitely sitting
That's-
there too.
That's half the reason I am sitting in the hot springs. Even though I don't need healing, I'm like, okay, I've sat naked in pools. I'm okay with sitting naked in pools. That's fine. I don't know about this fucking sitting naked anywhere else. Like, desk chair is fine. I don't see a desk chair anywhere.
Oh man.
Yes, I'm saying I've sat naked in this chair before.
Okay.
No, still don't like his chair.
So you guys heal?
I would like to drink with the Dragonborn as
Okay.
our victory.
You just need to be around dragon bones, no matter if they're still in a person or not.
Let me
She
just...
wants some dragon bone in her, whether it works as armor or not.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like it's not a thing against her, it's just a thing in general about druids. I would be scared to fuck them because if it goes too well and they get too excited, suddenly I'm fucking a bear.
That's dragon with a
That's
capital
just what
T.
you need, is to get some dragon in you with the rat and the bear and the dwarf. Just fucking the melting pot of things.
Don't get a dragon in you like that. Then I'll have to kill you. That'd be sad.
So you guys partied up.
So you're saying
Jax,
if she got
Smoke Song,
pregnant
and
with
Rio.
a half dragon, quarter rat, quarter bear. Well, I guess no. I don't even know
It's
what
a half
percentage.
man,
Well,
half bear pig.
According well, because half dragon is a template that can literally apply to anything,
Right, so you'd have, but genetically, if she fucked
it
a
would be
dragonborn,
a
if she fucked a
half
dragonborn
dragon
and got pregnant,
bear.
she'd have half dragonborn,
were-rats.
and then she'd have whatever a third of a half is rat, a third of a half dwarf.
No, it's not
Also
a third
called
of
a
a rat.
stick.
It would just be a
That's a stick.
were-rat on top of whatever it would be, which would be half dragonborn, half dwarf, or bear, depending.
It's a 6.
Would that be a bear with wings? Because, oh my god.
A bear with wings and little ratty eyes and a shitty scraggly beard.
I take back what I said. Go get knocked up.
But its
A flying bear is
claws
just
and
OP,
bite
man.
would be insane. It would just be like giant fangs and fucking huge ass claws.
Would it have a breath weapon?
Okay.
That is a question for another day.
I feel like this is a good place to end it. Next time will be the Super Melee.
Super Melee.
3 teams will enter. 1 team will leave.
Oh, we have to do 3 teams at once?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, everyone climb on top of a pillar in stealth.
I don't
That's
think I
my
can do
plan.
either of those things, but I will put up my ring of magical lights and I will bless us, and then I will hope I don't have to do too many heals.
We're gonna need thorns, and we're gonna need heals.
Mhm.
Right. Next fight. Thorns first, then bear form.
That's the plan.
Thorns and then bear.
Or at least wait till thorns come out to do the bear form.
Right. Like I would wait until everybody's kind of congealed into the middle somewhere, then thorns, then bear form.
And thunder wave.
Dark.
Right. And then Ace's job is to keep thundering things into the thorns or off the side, whichever.
Right.
Or make them run through the thorns, whichever. And then I will keep up my ring of magical lights and have a magic mace float around and beat the shit out of them. And I'll bless all of us so that we get advantage on saves.
I'm going to hide and stick with the pointy end.
I'm gonna kill Dragonborn.
Yeah, you are. Dark.
You can all deal with the psychics.
Yes.
About how long does it take? Like, okay, the area that we enter through, is it like an elevator or is it just like a Is it just?
It is a stairway.
Okay. How long does it take between us being in that little cage thing to the actual start of the match?
Couple minutes, I guess.
Okay.
I'll say 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I
Is
cast
there something
my,
you're planning?
If I cast my ritual that makes a impenetrable sphere around us, and we just chill there until one of the teams knocks out the other, is that against
Don't you
the
have to be
rules?
stationary to cast the ritual?
Yeah, but if we're in the thing, right? If we're in the little caged off area, and we're just sitting there waiting for the match to actually start, I can be ritually casting that spell.
The issue is that takes 10 minutes.
Oh,
we have
shit.
5 minutes before the bars go up, but that's another 5 minutes, which would be 30 rounds, 300
30 rounds.
300
Right.
rounds.
30.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I was gonna try and game the system.
The system will not be gamed.
Nope.
Because a round is 6 seconds, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 10 a minute.
Right, 10 is a minute.
So that's 50. That's 50 rounds.
Yeah.
You want to sit.
Yeah, that's
And-
not gonna fly.
Plus, how boring would that be? We'd just be sitting in there being like, don't come over here, don't come over here, don't come over here. By like round 6, I'm going to go nuts and charge out there.
Yeah.
And I'll notice there's a bear, a cat, and a shadowy guy already out there before I go.
And
I don't know if
shadowy
Dan.
guy?
Yeah, I don't know if Dan would go or not, but you know, the rest of the team would definitely already be charged out there while you're prepping this shit.
Yeah.
Excuse me, a bear rat. A bear rat.
All right.
Rare?
Good session. All right. XP.
XP.
I was
Oh,
wondering,
wow.
do we get it now or is it like a total for the tournament? Because I know it won't level us, but
Let's see here.
since we need
What-
like
what
7
level?
million XP,
Yeah, how much XP do we need to get to level 6?
it's like
We're not very
1500 or something. It's crazy.
It's a lot.
Okay.
We're at 74
So-
now.
Oh yeah, I should cut stream.
Uh,
Bye, stream.
Thank you everyone for
Divided
watching.
by 8.
Next week we'll be doing Monday, correct?
Correct.
Oh, god damn it.
Maybe.
Next week, Monday? Yeah.
Next week we're doing Monday, starting at 7 p.m. going until 10 p.m. So tune in then. And once again, thanks everyone.